Running ads used to be about targeting hacks. You would find the right keywords, pick the right interests, and the sales would roll in. But those days are officially dead. Today, the algorithm is the boss. Meta, Google, and TikTok don't care about your audiences anymore. They care about your creatives. The people who see your ads are determined by your content, not by your settings. If you aren't launching multiple fresh ad variations constantly, you're losing opportunities, you're losing the auction. And it gets even tougher. Studies say that 60% of people tune out an ad after seeing it just 3 times. That's ad fatigue, and it's killing your ROI while you are stuck waiting for a designer to send you the first draft. Let's be real, creating winning ads is the hardest part of the ad business. It means endless brainstorming, haggling with expensive designers, and fixing sloppy copy. It's a 6-figure salary overhead just to stay relevant. But what if all of that changed? What if you could unleash a storm of high-paying customers to any business in seconds? What if you had an elite creative team working non-stop for you without the 6-figure salary? Introducing Adstorm AI, the world's first universal ad creator that turns any URL into a high-converting ad library in seconds. Adstorm isn't just an image generator, it's an all-in-one AI ad agency in your pocket. Whether you are an e-com store owner, a SaaS founder, a coach, or a local business, Adstorm makes you a winner with its 4 pillars of online ads. First, it creates amazing visuals. We're talking scroll-stopping images and high-energy videos designed to turn attention into clicks. Second, it writes perfect copy. No more blank screen syndrome. Get high-converting headlines, hooks, and calls to action tailored for every specific platform. Third, it generates multiple angles. Don't just run one ad. Adstorm gives you dozens of alternatives instantly so you can test until you win. And fourth, it makes tailored ads for every platform. Every platform has a different vibe. A Facebook ad fails on TikTok, a Google display ad won't work on Pinterest. In the past, targeting multiple platforms meant redesigning your work multiple times. With Adstorm, you get custom-crafted ads for every single platform: Facebook, Google, TikTok, YouTube, X, Pinterest, Reddit, and Quora. You get every ad format too: text ads, image ads, video ads, carousels, and even search ads. Adstorm delivers them all, sized perfectly and ready to publish. Why is this so critical right now? Because of the big shift in platform algorithms. Meta and Google now use the ad itself to find your audience. The ad is the targeting. That's why you need to flood your ad account with fresh creatives. If you can't experiment and you can't test, you lose. Companies using AI-generated creatives have already reduced their customer acquisition costs by 30%, and with Adstorm, you aren't saving just time, you are boosting your profit margins. And you can do it not just for yourself, but your clients too. The global ad agency market is worth over $430 billion. Ads are the most profitable niche in marketing, and agencies routinely take a 15 to 20% cut of the total ad budget. Before Adstorm, you needed a team of 10 to run a high-ticket agency, but now you can be a solo powerhouse. You can fulfill the creative needs of 10 clients in the time it used to take for one. Fast delivery, no overhead, and margins that your competitors can't touch. Adstorm has all the features you need to make ad success easy. Generate fresh angles, winning ideas, beautiful visuals, and compelling copy with just a click. You can clone other ads too. Yes, if you see an ad you like, you can snap it up and get Adstorm to create a new ad for your business with the inspiration. You can also create product mockups and UGC videos instantly. Plus, you can bring in your own logos, graphics, and branding to keep your look consistent. Adstorm creates ads in all major global languages, target any region, any location, and grow any niche. So are you ready to grab the ad advantage and make your marketing easy and profitable? Take advantage of the special sale we have right now. Adstorm is currently at a price you may never see again, so act fast before it increases. Remember, there is zero risk for you. Your purchase today is protected by our 30-day hassle-free money-back guarantee. If you don't like Adstorm for any reason at all, just tell our support team within 30 days and we will refund every single cent. The risk is entirely ours. Don't make the mistake of passing on this opportunity. Stop letting your competitors get ahead. Get Adstorm and claim your ad generated profits today. Click on the button below to create your account instantly. No matter what kind of business you run, whether it's a local business or an online business or an e-com store, you need traffic, and one of the best ways to get qualified, high quality traffic that converts is to run ads. The only problem is creating high quality ads that convert is hard. This requires a copywriter, a designer, and somebody who knows all about the advertising platforms. Well, that changes today with Adstorm, the AI-powered platform that creates ads for you for every single platform out there, including Facebook, Google, X, and of course, everybody else. So let's get in and check how Adstorm works. So you can see here the recent ads that Adstorm has created. Just so you know, Adstorm can create display ads with images, text ads, and even video ads. To get started, what you want to do first is click on campaigns, and that will show you all the campaigns that are currently available. You can create a new campaign by just clicking on add campaign right over here. Provide the campaign name and a business name. You can put in whatever you want. Click on submit, and the campaign is already set up. Now you can just fill in a few details and the Adstorm AI will figure out how to create your ad. So you need things like brand name. I will put Technic Force, or let me promote a single product from our portfolio. What about Cinemation, our latest product? And then you can put in a business profile and a product description. Let me just fill that off screen. All right, so I've filled in the name, the business profile, the product service. It's a video AI product that creates long length videos. Key features and advantages. You can go as detailed as you want. And of course, the business logo, and click on Save Campaign. Next, you can upload any kind of assets you want. That includes any kind of graphics you might have had or any kind of visuals. Let me put in some here to show you. Here we have it, 2 files. Let's upload them. All done. Now you can also scan web pages, and Adstorm can pull out marketing data from there. And we should definitely do that anytime we get this opportunity. So I'm going to put in my URL and then click on scan page. It's going to take just a few seconds. Check this out. It filled all the information you wanted that it could find from the website that you put in. Click on apply to campaign and you're ready to go. Now you can create ads. So when you click on ads over here, you can see that Cinemation lets you choose platforms like FB and Instagram. They're both owned by Meta. They have the same ad formats. Google, YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest, X, Quora, Reddit, and you can even clone a third-party ad. So if you like an ad that you like and you want to use it as an inspiration to create your own ad, you can do that legally. You can just put that ad inside of Adstorm and it will clone it. And of course, I will show this feature to you very soon in detail. Adstorm can also create product mockups, edit your product photo. So if you upload a product photo, it can edit it, change the way you want to change it. And you can also create UGC videos using Adstorm to use on social platforms and to run ads with. Now let's go in and create our first ad. So let's click on FB and Instagram. And the best thing about Adstorm is that it creates the complete ad. Now I've seen other ad platforms in the market. Some of them will create the visual and some of them will help you in copywriting, but there is nothing that totally matches exactly what the platforms need and gives you everything put in one place so that you can just copy and paste it. Now we created Adstorm for real ad agencies, and that means Adstorm creates exactly the specific ad type that you want to upload, and it takes care of all the rules, all the systems, all the requirements of the ad platform. For example, on Facebook and Instagram, you have options like you can place an image ad, a video ad, a carousel ad, a story ad, or Reels ad. And to create, all you need to do is click on create ad. And now you can specify the exact angle you want to use in your ad. And if you can't think of one, don't worry about it, because you can click this button and Adstorm will give you a list of exciting angles to choose from. Check this out. Make 30+ minute videos from a prompt, no camera, no crew. Stop posting random AI clips. Create a real story with consistent characters. Hollywood style production on a creator budget. Turn your ideas into episodic series. Short stitch technology from script to screen in minutes. All of them are exactly tailored to the business that you put in. So nothing out of the ordinary, nothing random. It's all specific. Let's take this angle, the first angle. I really like it. And you can now choose the AI that you want to use to create the ad copy. Now we've got all the best AIs out there, including GPT, Gemini, Grok, Claude, Kimi, which is an all new exciting AI, and DeepSeek. You can use the AI you want. For example, for this one, I will use Gemini, and you can also choose the image generation model you want to use. We've got the best models again: Ideogram, GPT, Flux, Grok, Imagen, and Dream. So Ideogram's a pretty good model. I will use it, and all you need to do now is click on Generate Ads, and Adstorm will take just about 10 to 20 seconds and create the complete ads for you one by one. We'll get back when this is done in just a few seconds. And there you have it, the ads themselves. And remember, I told you that Adstorm is going to give you the complete ads. That's right, not just the visuals. It's got great visuals, of course, but beyond that, Adstorm knows that to place a Facebook ad, you need a series of headlines, you need primary text, and you need link descriptions. And you can put up to 5 variations each for each of them on Facebook, and that's what it exactly gives you. So there are 5 variations to the headlines, like AI movie magic, no camera needed, and you can keep clicking and discovering new headlines. To copy a headline, just copy from here and you can paste it into Facebook right away. If you want to change it yourself, you can change it whatever way you want. If you want to get a new one, generate a new one for this one, just click on the regenerate button and you will get a new headline. And this way you can put up all the 5 different variations that you want to put up for Facebook. All right, now let's talk about the primary text. This is the main body of the ad that's used on Facebook. Again, Adstorm gives you the exact primary text that Facebook needs, and you can edit it using AI. So if you like the option, you can use it as is, but if you want to change it, you can edit it using AI. But Adstorm is not dumb, it's pretty smart about that. So if you want to change things manually, you can make the change you want. Otherwise, you can just tell AI what you would like to change. For example, let me just put in some information here. Can you put in a list of features with emojis? Just ask the AI what you want to do, and again, choose the AI that you want to choose. Click on generate. It takes a few seconds. Let's come back when it's done. And that's already done. So check this out. It put in a list of features in your ad with emojis just the way I wanted it to do, right? So if you're ready for publishing, click on save and your ad is changed. This was the second ad in the series. There I've got it. And you can just copy the text, paste it in your primary text window on Facebook, and you're ready to go. Now let's look at the images that we saw earlier. Unlike other software, Adstorm gives you the exact sizes that you need to run on Facebook. So you've got 3 different sizes because that's what Facebook wants. It wants a square size, it wants a 4x5, which is a portrait size, and it wants a landscape size. And of course the 9x16 portrait ad. Now you've got 3 or 4 visuals automatically done for you, and you can create more visuals with just the click of a button. You get a prompt that you can modify. So this visual prompt is already created for you. And if you want to change anything, like remove it or create a new one, you can do that, update it the way you want. Then you can also select the AI that you want to work with. Again, you've got multiple choices, and you can select the number of images you want to make for every single size. So if you create 1 image for every size, you're going to make a total of 4 images. So just click on this and the images are being created now. And there we have it, some more images for your ads. Take a look at this one. Your story cinematically told, create full-length movies instantly. I think this is a pretty good visual for an ad. It draws attention. Similar size, and this is the portrait size. So similar ethos for many different ads, and you get the text on it too. Now you can also modify ads if you want to with AI. For example, let's put a headline on this one. Click on edit, and you can then instruct the AI to modify it the way you want. For example, something like, I'll put a text prompt. So I've got here, put a big headline on top that says make full-length movies with cinemation. And then you can of course change the ratio if you want to, and you can choose which AI you want to work with. For example, let's this time use GPT images. Click on edit image, and it'll take a few seconds and create a new image for you. And there we have it, your new design with the new caption is ready. Back to results. And you can see we've got all sorts of different variations. You can create all the designs you want and change them the way you want without being a designer. And of course, you get the perfect visual every single time. And your Facebook image ad is ready to deploy exactly the way you want it. Similarly, you can create ads for every single platform out there. In Facebook, you can also create video ads, you can create carousel ads, you can create story ads and reels too. Now, we've already seen some image ads. Let's take a look at video ads. It can create small videos that you can create in advertising. Again, I'm going to use ready-made angles. So I'm going to use just any of them. Let's click on this one or this one. So you get options. Again, you can choose the AI you want to use to create the video. Grok, Kling, Van, Sedance. We've got a number of different options. You can choose the format, landscape or vertical. And once you're ready, you can generate a video. If you want to put in a static image of your own, you can put that in, or you can just click on generate video and wait for the results. We got the video. Let's hit play. A pretty good video for a small ad. You can download it and place an ad with this if you want to. Go back and let's go back and check out some other formats. Let's go to Google this time and let's make a text ad. Remember, Google has these wonderful search ads that can get you a lot of traffic really cheap, and these are high intent ads. So you show them to your prospects when they search for a particular keyword, and with this tool you can actually create search ads too. So again, if you want to use your own angles, you can put them in, or you can get the AI to suggest you the angles as usual. Let it happen. There you got it, multiple angles that you can use, like emphasize cost saving versus traditional production, leads with no filming or editing required. I think I'll go for this one, pretty good angle. And then you can choose the AI. Yep, seen that before. And now just wait a few seconds. And there you have it. You got 15 different variations for the headlines, just as Google wants you to have. All of the headlines are below 30 characters. That's exactly what Google needs. And you've got 15 variations for the descriptions. And if you want to create any images, just click on generate images and you'll be able to create the images and turn them into a display ad. So this is how easy it is to make high quality Google ads for your content, for your product. Let's go back and let's create some more ads. So again, in Google, you also can create display ads. You can create responsive display ads. You can create video ads for YouTube. You can create standard discovery or discovery carousel ads. Adstorm can also create YouTube ads. It can create YouTube shorts, video ads, bumper ads that are display ads or image ads. It can also make discovery ads and masthead ads for YouTube. So all the different formats, again, Adstorm creates perfectly sized, perfectly formatted ads. On TikTok, it can create in-feed video ads, carousel ads, collection ads, hashtag challenge advertisements, spark ads. So yes, you can exploit the best qualities of every single platform out there. On Pinterest, it can make standard pins, video pins, carousel pins, collection pins, idea pins, and quiz pins, right? Let me make a quick pin to show you. And there you have it, 5 different pin title options that you can use in Pinterest because it supports 5 different options and 5 different pin descriptions, and of course, 3 different pin designs. So just what Pinterest needs. Now, for every single platform out there, it's got custom ads just like these. And this gives you a huge opportunity. Look at all these ads. If you've been limiting yourself only to FB or Google, you are missing a great opportunity to get really, really inexpensive and high quality traffic from platforms that have been traditionally neglected. Platforms like TikTok or even Pinterest or X. A lot of people don't advertise on X even though it's got a great audience because they can't make X ads. And with Adstorm, you can make image ads, video ads, carousel ads, and X text ads. Yes, it can write promoted X posts that you can promote. Exactly the format that X wants. That's the point of Adstorm. It saves you all the trouble. And you can even advertise on Quora and Reddit. Think about this. Quora is one of the best platforms for high quality ads. It's got highly targeted SEO traffic, and you can tap into it. You can even create a promoted answer, in which I think is one of the best formats on Quora. So click on create ad, just write a question. You can copy a question from Quora that is popular, that you want to target, maybe something in your niche. And I'm going to put something from here just by myself. So this is, for example, a question: how can I create long videos with AI which matches my product's animation? Then you can create an answer using GPT, Grok, or any of the other AIs. Let's go for Gemini this time. Click on generate ad, and in a few seconds, you're going to get a perfect ad for Quora promoted answers. And there we have it. Click on read answer to read the actual answer. And you want to change anything, you can. You want to modify it, again, you can do that with AI, or you can copy it and promote it. You've got 5 different options here too, so that you can choose the answer that you want to choose for this purpose. Now let's go back to view all ads and see some more ads, see some more details. You got Reddit too. In Reddit, you can create image ads, video ads, carousel ads, and even free form Reddit posts that you can post to Reddit and promote. So yes, it exploits every single popular ad format on every single platform. But that's not all, because with Adstorm, you can even get elements or inputs that you need to make an awesome ad. And that means product mockup. So if you have a product that you want to create a mockup for, you can do that easily with Storm. So let's do that. Let's make a mockup, a t-shirt, and let's put our logo on it. So we got this animation logo here, and you can then choose instructions like put the logo on the center of the t-shirt, whatever you want, and then you can choose the output format. I think I'll just let it be and click on generate output. And you've got this nice artistic t-shirt that carries your logo. You can also edit product photos with AI. So if you want, you can pick up a photograph, let's say for example this one, and you can give instructions to edit the product photo. This is a technical photo, could be a bit harder to edit, but let's try. Okay, so I've just given some basic instructions. And there we have it, exactly what I wanted. So you can of course make your own sensible edits based on the product that you've got. Let's go back to the ads. And next you can create a UGC video. So when you click on UGC video, you get a number of different people to choose from, people of all kinds of ethnicity, all kinds of country, every single image that you can think of. Of course, you can bring in your own image too, but let's just pick up someone. Let's pick up this doctor or nurse and click to configure. And now you can give it a prompt. You can put in details of what you would like this character to say. So I put in some text, say, listen, I'm a doctor, but if I needed to produce videos, I would use Cinemation. It's the best AI video maker. Or you can get your own idea, get your own angles. Of course, if you want to, you can choose resolution. You can choose how long the video should be. And then you can choose the AI that you want to use. Kling is pretty good. Click on generate video and then just wait a few seconds. There we have it. Let's take a look.
I don't make videos, but if I did, I'd use Cinemation. It's the best video making AI.
So this is how you can make UGC videos too. Alright, now let's take a look at a cool feature, clone ads, that I told you about earlier, that lets you clone other people's ad and make your own. So I'm going to go to Facebook and find an ad that I like. How about this one? I think the screenshot's pretty good, so I will just take it. I'll capture this part, and now it's somewhere on my computer, so let me just get it. Alright, so come back to Adstorm, and I can just upload it like this, and Adstorm will analyze it. Click on analyze, and it's gonna analyze it and create an ad for you that is just like this. So you've got the headline, turn your photo into a stunning slideshow video, target audience, and visual style. So configure and generate, and then you can choose what platform you want to target. Like Facebook is just fine, and you can choose the aspect ratio. So we can maybe make a square ad out of this. So generate my version, and let's see what Adstorm gives us. So check this out, similar ethos, ease of creativity, and you've got the ad variations too. Multiple ad variations that you can select if you want to. So you've got similar ethos. It's not a copy, but it's got the similar eye-catching color, similar layout, and you can use it without any problems. And remember, it's custom made for you. So you've got the headline, you've got the body, all the things that you need to place that ad. So this is Adstorm. It supports all the major ad networks, and it supports all the different ad types out there, and it gives you perfectly done ads that you can just copy and paste into your favorite platform and start running your ads instantly. In the last 10-15 minutes, we created dozens of ads, and we didn't need to do more than just click a few buttons. So if you're ready and excited to get started with your ad journey, get Adstorm now, and we'll see you inside.
Good evening, everyone. Right on dot. This is Cyril Gupta, and we are going to have a great session today. I'm excited to talk to you about a software that I've been thinking about making for years. That's literally true, because this software today that I've put together, it solves the problem of everyone who's been trying to do something online, trying to sell a product online, trying to provide a service and build a business. And it has been my problem for over a decade, ever since I started selling software. So, yep, I'm excited about this product. I'm really, really happy that AI finally made this possible. And today, when you see this and when you see this great opportunity, I'm sure you're going to share the excitement with me, and you will see the big picture that I'm going to try to show you on this webinar. It's going to be high value webinar, extremely interactive. I've been chatting with you a little while longer, a little earlier, and just as usual, this is going to be an interactive webinar. We're going to be taking questions. I'm going to listen to you. I'm reading the chat as much as I can, and I'll take as many questions as I can. We'll have a session. I'm going to show you this presentation. We're going to talk about the great opportunity that AI has unlocked, especially in traffic, in paid traffic, and how to capitalize on it, whether it's for your business or it's for creating the most profitable agency. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you a way to create the most profitable agency online that can ever be created, and not have to do that while spending thousands of dollars first, right? That's the recipe. So I'm going to show you that. So if you're excited about the webinar today, and you're ready to go and find out what this involves and how you can get on this opportunity, get on board this opportunity, drop me a yes in the chat, and we will get going. And of course, we need to get introduced a little bit. So also, when you drop me that yes, drop me where you're from and a little bit about yourself. What's the time right now? And of course, today I am in Dubai. It's been in the news for the last few days, and it's about 4 a.m. over here. Pretty interesting time in the morning, early in the morning. So yeah, it's fun for me. So drop me a little bit about where you're from. We got William from Texas here. We got Ken Sapp. Hey Ken, it's been a while. I think, of course, we've been connected for a long time. Ken Sapp. Hey Vincent. Thanks for the yeses. A lot of yeses have come in already. Kurt from Los Angeles. We've got Ota from California. Anderson from NY, New York. Yeah. Stephen Bolton from Northern Virginia. We got Pops from Charleston. I see a lot of new names over here. A lot of new people. Well, that's exciting. Of course, some of my older folks are already here. We got Bolaji here. I've seen you on a bunch of webinars. We've got Ganti Murthy, one of my most regular customers. Miles, hey Miles, how are you? We got Stephanie. Stephanie, you can't hear me. That's surprising, because I've got this going and I see people can hear me. Could you please check your speakers? Uh, we got Hawaiian Travel, Laura from Dallas. And of course, the audio's there. Stephanie, I can see in the chat people responding. We got Bryce from Australia. Wow, that's going to be a very interesting time zone. And I know we've got Lindsay Bond here today, my friend. Lindsay from Australia too, Brisbane. We got CBD Success, Florida. Lots of people from all over the world. Hank from Kansas. Wow, amazing, amazing. What a room today, guys, from all over the world. And I see some familiar names, some new names. I know all of you are excited about this product. So let's get into it, because I won't keep you waiting any longer. So again, the topic today is to unlock the explosive traffic and create a highly profitable agency that runs on AI. So that's the dual opportunity. Now, I've got a business running. Of course, I don't want to create AI agencies, because I like creating products. But those of you who've got a business running, or who want to get into the agency business, or who are already there, this is going to be a revelation. Now, the product that I'm going to show you today is all about what AI has enabled us to do in design, in design of ads. That's why I titled this webinar as AI cracked the online ads code and made online ads affordable and profitable for everyone. Affordable and profitable. That's exactly always my focus. Whenever I release a product, I think about, hey, how can I make things affordable and how can I make things profitable? So whether it's a video product or it's a SEO product or if it's a PPC product that I've done several in the past. I've got a bunch of them. It's always about how to make things profitable. So again, we're going to get started. Before we do, I just have one more request. All of you guys, those of you who have got a product from me, drop a 1 in the chat. And those of you who've never got a product from me or who don't know about my business, please drop a 0 in the chat. Just trying to make sense of how the room is tagged and how many of you are my earlier customers and how many of you are absolutely new to my business. Okay, so we got Pops here, Vincent here, a couple of people who have never got products from me. Other people, of course, have got like dozens of products or even bunches of products. Ganti says he's got hundreds of products from me. Well, Ganti, it's even likely if you've been buying my products for over a decade, and I'm sure I've done more than 100. Peggy says 2. Well, that was not even the option, Peggy, but I guess you got 2 products. Sorry, that's Hawaiian Travel who said 2. Awesome. So yeah, a lot of people here, most of you have my products. Some of you don't have my products. Well, you will be, I'll pay special attention to you guys, and I'm sure you will love this even more. And of course, all of my regular customers will tell you how exactly I do business and what kind of business I do. So awesome. Let's get going. And again, it's a request. We are on a webinar, which is high action. I'm live. This is not recorded, guys. I'm going to be talking to you. I love interacting with you guys. It's a real webinar. So please, I'm going to give you absolute focus. I'm going to make this worth your while. So this is the time when you drop everything else and give me your focus. Stay hydrated, get your drinks, tea, coffee, whatever you prefer, and let us focus on making this opportunity real, making this business real for all of us. Awesome. So this is Cyril Gupta. I'm the CEO for Technic Force. This is especially for you guys who are new to this product or who are new to my business. I'm the CEO of Technic Force. Technic Force is a producer of high quality products for internet marketing. I've got a big number of them. I was just counting my products before the webinar because we were talking about some business strategy things, and I saw that I've got 42 products listed on technicforce.com. That's a lot of products. And of course, I've got products that span the entire, I would say, range of niches, entire range of problems that we solve through my products. So yeah, it's a lot of different things. And I'm going to show you the biggest opportunity in online marketing this year, just establishing the context. Why should you listen to me? Well, I've been in this business for a long time. I've been making software. You can see I've got gray hair. I'm a little bit older, but I got gray, making software, selling products, selling software online. And I've been doing this for nearly 30 years. I started when I was a teenager. So it's been a while. So yeah, just letting you know, I've been running ads. I've been doing all sorts of marketing, SEO, think about social media. I've done a bit of everything. So awesome. Let's get going. Now, the first thing, and I'm sure many of you actually would know about this. And again, a quick survey. How many of you run ads? Well, that's important to ask. I should have asked this. The first thing, how many of you run ads? Give me a yes if you run ads. Okay, so suddenly I'm not getting a chat response. Yeah, I see now it's happening now. William, Vincent, Ken, of course, Miles, Kurt, Bolaji, all of you guys run ads. That's great. Kurt has done that in the past. Awesome. So the first thing I want to remind you, and I'm sure many of you know, this year and maybe starting from the end of the last year, the advertising rules have changed quite a lot, right? And many of you might know it, not know it. So especially for you guys, some time ago, Meta released an update called Andromeda, and Meta's Andromeda update, what it was about, it totally changed the way people have been running ads. Now, for the last many years, when I run ads, I always focus on audiences, trying to find the perfect audience for my products or niches, trying to retarget, trying to develop the perfect profile of customers. Well, that is not relevant anymore, because here is what's happening now. Businesses that are running these big ad platforms, Meta and Google and Reddit and X and every one of the other ad platform owners, they are moving towards AI to analyze your customer segments. So here is what happens with Meta's Andromeda update. When you upload a creative, when you upload a video, when you upload an image ad, when you upload some text to Meta and ask Meta to run ads, it's going to look at your creatives, it's going to analyze your creatives using AI. It's going to look at your video, transcript it, look at the visuals, whatever you've put up. It's going to analyze it to the absolute detail with AI and then figure out who could be your best customer and then start showing your ads to those customers. So the audience tracking, audience segmentation, audience targeting that we've been doing for all this time is absolutely, I wouldn't say it's non-relevant, but it's absolutely stuck away in the corner compared to the creative. So right now, the most important focus that you have to do, or that you must have in your advertising, is the creative, is the actual ad itself. And that's a great deal because it really frees you up. I would say that in the past, the advertising had been stacked against regular folks, people who are, not experts, who don't want to be experts in advertising, who don't want to make it a profession to just run ads, right? I'm a programmer. I like to code. I like to make apps. I don't want to run ads all day. I don't want to, look at 100 different parameters all day and try to figure out how to lower my ad CTA, how to get the CTR going on, right? So all of these things have been bothering me, and I always felt, even if I did my best, that I'm not getting the best results. Well, that game is changing now because it's all about the creative. It's not about the expertise in perfect targeting going on from here. And Google's doing the same. So there is something called Performance Max, and I'm sure if you're advertising on Google, you've heard of it, and everybody hated it in the beginning because it doesn't let you target anything at all. All it asks you to do is put a signal, right? So Google might not even respect your targeting, because here is what they do. The same thing as Meta. They look at your creative, they look at your content, and then they try to show it to the relevant people that the AI thinks are actually targeted by your ad. So that changes the game. From now on, it's going to be a totally different ball game. It's a great opportunity, I would say, for all those people who've been feeling left behind and feeling like, okay, how do I compare with the gurus who've been making all these great videos on YouTube and all the other places talking about all the complicated things that they need to do and charging a lot of money to run ads for other people. Well, it's going to be a little bit different in the future. So again, we know that change in advertising, and of course, this slide should actually have been in the first top, but yeah, that's what's changed. Now, from detailed manual targeting that everybody has been doing, we're gonna get less control, and it's not always a bad thing because the AI can probably do a better job of trying to find your most relevant customers, and it's gonna figure out that using the ad creative. So every platform out there, it's not just Meta, it's not just Google, it's a trend. It's a trend that everyone will follow because it's good for them and it's good for the customers, right? So imagine this, if you are Meta, you want everyone to participate. You want the small local business that is out there in one of the smaller towns to be able to run an ad and get profits, right? They should get leads, they should be able to make money. And they also want the big budget spenders to spend money without having as much resistance, right? So they want to remove all the resistance points from every single business who wants to advertise. So they want to make it obvious, they want to make it easy, they want to make it uncomplicated. That's why all the work is going to AI, and you just need to bring your ad to the table, right? That's how it's been in the past. So I'm going to solve that problem, because what's going to happen next is all about creative. So I'm going to solve the problem for you. So everything you know about advertising is now useless. I wouldn't say everything, but maybe this is a bit of a hyperbole beyond the point, but I would say a lot of it, maybe 80%, and 20% still left. That's not a lot, right? So don't worry about targeting the right audience so much. Don't worry about demographics so much, and don't think that big budget is all about more reach now. And earlier, I was getting this sense from the market that, hey, creatives are not that important. I could slap in something which is not that good looking, maybe, or maybe not that targeted, but it could still, if I get the audience right, I would still crack the market. That's going to change. And I told you earlier about how agencies were targeting, charging a lot of money to get this going for businesses. That is going to change because now agencies don't hold all the cards, and they don't hold the resistance points, because things can be done more by individual businesses, and it also opens up the market to smaller agencies, smaller entrepreneurs, or I would say solopreneurs, of course, who want to get into the agency business and create an agency all by themselves. So again, creative is the targeting. The ad will find the audience, not you, and quality beats budget, right? If you've got a high quality ad that is designed to appeal to your target market, and Google or Facebook finds that target market, finds the fit, it's going to just explode. That's how it's been happening in the recent past. So visuals plus copy plus distribution, and anyone can compete and win without bringing, I would say, hours of study to the table, or even being an expert in advertising. So this is the, I would say, very exciting time, and I would say I'm excited about what's going to happen in the future. I'm excited about the opportunities. I'm excited about running more creatives. I'm experimenting more. So again, AIs are reading your creative and deciding who sees your ads. I think everybody got that clear. We've understood that. So your creative is the targeting, and weak creative is equals to weak results. So again, the most important change that you want to do in your business right now, if you're advertising or if you are thinking about advertising, is to make sure your creatives are high quality, that you've got the right message in front of the audience, that the AI sees clearly who your targeting is, that your creatives are not vague, you don't do blind copy or something like that that totally kills your reach. So you have to make sure that your audience is being targeted and your creatives are elite quality, right? What I call elite quality, because if you got high quality creative with clear targeting, clear messaging, and you've got things that make people want to engage, people want to interact, stop that scrolling and look at your ad, well, that is what's going to be rewarded by the algorithm. And the more data, of course, the AI has, the more right people you'll be able to reach. So that's all figured out. It's great, but there is one I would say, small or massive, whatever one you think of, one problem out there, because now you got to put up more creatives than before, right? And I can tell you it's been a pain, right? It's been a pain for me in the past, and it's just a requirement now. You got to have a lot of creatives coming up. You got to publish a lot of advertisements online. You need to do constant testing, right? Earlier testing was testing audiences. Hey, let me check out the male 32-year-old people in California with this special profile. Are they gonna respond to my ads? No, this is not happening anymore. Now it's all about, hey, is this design gonna work? Is this layout working? Is this headline working? Is this image that is on the product, might some UGC video that I've created, is that working? Now it's all about advertising as it should be, whether your ad is working or not. So you got to test that constantly, not the audience. So again, earlier when we were running those experiments where we were targeting audiences, different segments, now we're going to run experiments where we are targeting different creatives, ads with different copies, ads with different headlines, different compositions, right? Different text on the ad, different visuals, different people, different systems. So all of these things are now going to be focused on the creative itself. It's going to be a constant cycle of trying to make a ad that appeals, and then putting it up there, then experimenting, improving what can be improved, and seeing the results, and they're just doing it endlessly. That requires, of course, you to create a lot of ads again. So that's where most businesses have been having a problem, and I've been having that problem too. So I'm not a designer. I couldn't design myself out of a bag to save my life. And if people ask me to make an ad design, I would make a really terrible one and it wouldn't help. But I've got access to designers. So here is what my ad process was like this, and it's been all of these four things. It's been slow, it's been expensive, it's been time consuming, and hard to scale, because here is how it looked. This is the top guy is me sitting out there, telling my copywriter, hey, could you please make this concept for me? And this is my idea. This is my business. This is the product. Here, take a look, design, create something of it. And the copywriter would then, figure out something and maybe, come back to me. And ultimately, we would all go to the designer, tell them, hey, this is my concept. This is the copy. This is how it should look. This is what we want to compose. Could you make a design? And the designer would come back to the copywriter. Ultimately, somebody would look at everything, and then it would come back to me. And I would say, hey, now this is not good enough. We got a problem in here. Why is the headline wrong? Why is this color not perfect? And why is this a person not the way I would, not looking the way I want it to look? So let's send it back. And this would happen a couple of times, or sometimes even 4 or 5 times, before I got the design I thought I would be able to run. And this is the biggest problem in trying to get your ads published to platforms and get them running. This circle where you're going to the designer, going to the copywriter is the entire bottleneck which keeps people from actually making money online, because it's extremely expensive, more than running the ads. Here is the thing. Running an ad is an outcome based thing. You run an ad, you reach 1,000 people. If 200 click, they come to your page, maybe 20 of them buy or whatever happens. You get the lead or whatever. So that's a complete outcome based process. You spend $1, you get returns, and which are immediate, countable and quantifiable, right? For that dollar, you're able to understand how much money you're making back from it, and then you can focus on that particular thing and try to scale it up. But that resistance before the point where you got to pay a copywriter, pay a designer, and then wait for them to get to you, that's a process that kills your soul, because sometimes you just don't like what's been done, and you just can't go back again, because people don't want, people charge by the hour, people charge by the assignment, and you don't even have the budget anymore. So yeah, this is why small businesses have been I would say inordinately stressed about online advertising. And agencies, agencies have fun, and we should all have fun, and of course, but we got to service our clients. But when I talk to small businesses, when I talk to other businesses like mine, and I would ask them, hey, why aren't you running more ads? They would always tell me, okay, how do I get this? How do I even get started? Like, who makes my ads? Who does the targeting? And that's always been the bottleneck. Even for me, even though if I could figure out how to do the audiences and tracking, I still have to go to someone to make the ads and scale the ads and get me a redesign or whatever. And that designer has to do something else in the meantime. So everything was slow and painful. And it's been expensive, because even if you do it yourself, you got to have a team, you got to pay people, and they take time, they take effort, they make effort, and then they get things done. And if you are a solo business who doesn't have a team of your own, right? A bunch of you guys, I think, are in the same boat as me. I have a team, but many of you guys are, not equipped to, I would say, do the entire advertising process. So some of you, or maybe some small businesses, if you've ever hired an agency online, it can get expensive very fast. And this is where the opportunity comes in, because if things are expensive, you want to be on the other end. You want to be the guy who is making profit from that expense. So ad agencies have been charging a bomb. Now, I talk to ad agencies to run my own ads, because everybody wants to be pain free. So whenever I reached out to ad agencies, they would typically offer to run my ads for me for a minimum of 20%. So this 10% number is actually, I would say, very, very generous. If when you have a huge budget, they might actually agree for 10%. But realistically, most businesses do not, or most agencies do not charge anything less than 15 to 20%, sometimes even more. I've been quoted as much as 50% to run ads, right? So if I have a $5,000 budget a month, I've been quoted that the agent or the guy who's running the ads, who's going to get me those results, is going to charge $2,000 off it, right? So that's the kind of margins you can have if you've got a perfectly, well established, well recommended and respected agency. So of course, if I was a business owner, I would think, hey, this is a great model. Maybe I should try to get into that game. So yeah, that's the opportunity again. So if you're at the other end, not an agency but a business owner, you would not need to have a bunch of guys who are sorting this out for you. You're going to feel happier, like this young lady out there, and you will be able to run ads by yourself, because again, Google, Meta, they solved one part of the problem, or you would say they removed the obstacle or removed the complexity or gave you less options. Whatever way you want to think of it, that's fine. That's already been done. You can't change that, right? Even if you hate it, you can't change it. The world is already going into the direction where you will have less control over the audience and segmenting and everything. You're going to have to put out creatives and watch the results, right? So that's been happening. So again, the times are changing. So either you are a business owner, you can remove that resistance from yourself, or now if you are a person who wants to run an agency, you're gonna be equal to a team of people who do this for you. So again, you can actually run an entire system all by yourself for your client. You can get gigs from your client where you run the ads, you charge them a fair amount, I would say a fair share. that they can offer you off their budget, right? Because ads are continuing things. Ads happen every month. So most agents or most agencies who provide this service, they will charge a cut of the monthly budget. So this is a beautiful recurring business for all you guys out there who want to build agencies. But you can do it solo now because you don't have to do the copywriting. AI can do that beautifully. You don't have to do the visuals. AI can do that beautifully too. And you can actually easily make scale this up without a hassle and not any problems at all. So that's the beauty of AI. And we're going to find out more about it in just a second. And if you're excited about this, if you understand what I'm talking about, give me a yes if you see this opportunity and the way to scale this up. Give me a yes in the chat. Of course, I also want to know if you are absolutely attentive, if you've been seeing my messages. So yeah, I see a lot of yeses come in. This is amazing. I'm excited to see, I'm excited to find out that all of you guys can actually see what I'm talking about and see the opportunity. This is beautiful. Fantastic. Otha says yes, yes, yes. And Dwight says yes with a big checkbox. And Carlos is awake. That's good to know, Carlos. Grady, Sandra, Lonnie. We got Lindsay. Yes, yes. Awesome. That's awesome, guys. Oh, fantastic. So let's talk about what agencies actually charge for that you can replicate all by yourself. So first thing, copywriting, that's a part of advertising. You got to make the design, you got to make the videos, because a lot of advertising online is about making videos, right? Videos that you can run as ads. And you got to then create the strategy, you got to create the positioning, right? All of that work is involved. Angles, who remembers ad angles, who remembers all that work that we need to do running ads. And we got revisions, right? So you got to then revise it over and over and try to make things work. That's a part of the deal. So all of this work is hard. All of this work can be profitable, right? So again, no teams, no designers, no editors, and no long production cycles, right? No need to spend hours and hours trying to figure out, hey, this is how I should do this. And, maybe something else, trying to figure out different ways to do the same thing. It's very often, I found myself stuck trying to figure out how to run the ad, what angles to use. Well, that is not a problem anymore, because you can just go the way you want to go and let AI handle a lot of the work, right? That's the beauty of it. So again, this changes the math completely. Traditional agencies, you had to wait for days for every ad, right? Not even, I would say, not even not, you can't even expect to get they get a new ad the same day. You would have to wait days before the ad appears, and it would take a lot more money, because if you create ads by the manual system, you got people involved who got to do a lot of work for you, so that's expensive. And you need a large team, because not one guy can do everything, right? You got to have a copywriter, a guy who does the copy, you got to have a designer, you got to have a guy who takes care of the angles, who knows the product. So all of these things are hard. And with an AI powered agency, which I'm going to show you today, the work, the establishment, the setup for you, the entire setup for you, you can have an ad out, or you can have fresh ads out in minutes with very low production cost. And it can be a one person operation, right? You don't need to have a team of people. You can be a solopreneur and run an entire agency with the output of an entire agency. So that's the exciting part of it. I would say that great opportunity, which means one thing, the faster you create ads, the more money you can make. So you can, if you're running ads for other people, you can actually create ads for more people. You can have more clients because it's done in minutes. You can save time, maybe even do it as a moonlighting job. You're doing your regular job, but you still have an ad agency going that you run in the evenings or in the nights, whatever way you want. You can have more creators out there, more clients, and more cash flow, right? And if you think about the real numbers, let's say we're talking about the most competitive end of the market, where you're the guy who just wants to get clients and turn out creatives and publish the ads for them, or maybe even let them publish the ad. But I would say the most profit is when you publish the ads for your clients. You charge just 10%, right? So if you have one client, the typical ad budget, the minimum, I would say the absolute minimum, even for a small local business, is at least $500 a month, and it can go up to $2,000 a month for you. So if you got like 10 clients who are spending $2,000 a month, that's a $20,000 budget spending out there for you. And if you charge, let's say just 15%, Out of this, it's a $3,000 business, monthly recurring with the least amount of hassle. You just come in, create new creative every day, send it to them, publish the ones they like, and just look at the performance during the week. Maybe it's I would say now, which was the toughest business of all the online marketing niches, SEO, SEM, and ads. The ads was the toughest. Now it's the easiest. Suddenly it's the easiest, and you have the opportunity to capitalize on it and really scale up your businesses. With just 10, 15 clients, you can actually create a very viable, very profitable business with the minimum amount of effort and expenditure. So it's all profits, right? That's the beauty of it. So again, this is the trend. This is something that is not just not just an opportunity, it's a complete business model. This is a new economy. This is something that is gonna emerge because it's unavoidable. When AI is doing the targeting, the AI also has to do the other end of the business, which is supply the creatives to use in that targeting, right? So that's the beauty of it. So if you're a business owner, again, I know a bunch of you don't want to run agencies, but if you are a business owner who want to run ads for yourself, who've got products and you want to promote your products, sell them online, and you've been spending money in the past on ads, or even now you've had some sort of success or failure, well, now the opportunity has transformed once more. So if you've done it in the past successfully, now you can maybe do it in a different way, even make even more successful ads possible, because you can experiment more. And if you've been in the past been a bit little unsuccessful to run ads profitably or scale them up, well, that can change too, because you can now get into that agency business. You can run ads without having to worry about copies, designers, without having to worry about spending on a design before you can take it live for weeks, and having to find the agencies, the talents, and then trying to get them to stick to the vision that you have. Well, all of that is now unnecessary because AI can just take care of everything. And that's what my product today, Adstorm, enables. So again, I've been trying to tell you all these things because I'm going to give you the solution, because again, there is still a problem. This problem is still the creatives, and the opportunity is to transform your business by offloading that to AI. And that's all possible now because of some breakthroughs we've had this year, which create good quality ads possible, because text reproduction is now possible on is can be high quality on ads. So I'm going to show you what Adstorm does in a minute. It can make ads. This is a product that I put together, of course, the focus of the webinar. It can make ads that demand attention, convert, and are tailored for every platform. So I've seen some ad products in the past, and I've been actually, when of course, this was when I'm trying to run my own ads and I'm trying to let other people solve my problems. Of course, you can't solve all the problems by yourself. And I'm using a lot of different products to solve a lot of different problems for me. But in this particular instance, I was actually shocked to find that I'm paying hundreds of dollars a month for some product, but they can't create real ads for my purpose. And when I say real ads, I mean, I'm trying to create an ad for Facebook, but what this product gives me is a single, ad which is not even in the right specifications. So what am I supposed to do? So there have been instances in the past where I've paid a lot of money and got ads that I can't even run. So now I got to go back to my designer, tell them, hey, could you redesign this, or could you please, give it in the right specifications for this particular ad type. And that's been a pain. So first thing I got done right in Adstorm is it gives you the exact ad for every platform. So Adstorm knows how many different ad types are there on Facebook, how many different ad types are there on Google. And when you create an ad with Adstorm, it will give you the exact specified ad for that particular ad type, down to the specifications, with the correct sizes, with the correct option. So all you need to do is copy and paste, right? That's how easy it can be. And you can create ads for any niche, e-com, SaaS, local, coaching. Just think about anything in the world, and Adstorm can create high quality ads for it. It will learn your business, right? You don't even have to come up with ideas for copy and try to tell the AI, hey, could you write 5 headlines for blah, blah, blah. No, even that is taken care of. And I'll show you how. So you can create a high ticket agency without any team. And I would say the least amount of work, I'm talking about minutes, literally minutes, to create a complete, I would say a set of ads. And I'll show you in a moment. So no design skills, no copywriting required. It's all done for you. And I think I just pressed a button and we went back a few slides. So again, high converting ads in 3 steps. You paste a URL, which is your landing page. So you want to run ads for a landing page for a product. You will have a landing page more likely because this is where you send the traffic. So put in your landing page URL, choose the ad type. Ad type is like, okay, I want to run image ads on Facebook, or I want to run Google search ads, and let the AI do the job. So you get ads, literally 3 steps. Let's watch a demo. Who's excited about watching the demo, seeing this product in action? Give me a demo now in chat and I will show you this product and what it can do. I want to see a lot of demo nows, a lot of them. Like I want to see my chat blow up. And it's coming in. I see this now. We've got let's do it demo now. Okay. Again, this mouse moves too fast. We've got Mac, Hawaiian Travel, Eric, Sandra, William. Literally the chat blew up just the way I wanted it. Dwight, Bolaji, Stephen says demo now, Roger, Golem, Lisa, Hank Hilton, V Sand, Pops, H Fuller, Mo, Ken Sapp, absolutely, Des, Miles, demo now, Lindsay, excited. Holy cow, I'm ecstatic. That's good to know, Ken, Lindsay, and you will love this. Next, Oda says demo, and CPD says demo now. So guys, I'm going to play the demo now. This is the video. Now, while this demo plays, I'm going to turn off my mic and stay away, but I will be on my other computer and I will be on chat. I'll be talking to you. So if you have anything to say to me, just say it in the chat. I'll try to answer you. When I play the demo, just please, any of you guys, let me know in the chat that you can hear make sure everything is perfect. And I'm hitting the. Okay, so no sound. Give me a second while I see what's wrong here. Typically, sometimes I forget to share audio while I'm sharing my screen. Give me a second. I will stop share and share again, and remember to include sound. Okay, I think I need to change one setup. Yep, this happens sometimes, guys. So we're gonna be patient for a couple more minutes while I check my audio settings. Here we go, speaker. There we go. I think that should do this. Share, include sound. Perfect. So sorry about that little I would say mess up. And can you see my screen again, guys? Can you see my screen now? Perfect. You can see my screen. So here I'm hitting the play button one more time. Run, whether it's a local business or an online business or no matter what kind of business run, whether it's a local business or an online business or an e-com store, you need traffic. And one of the best ways to get qualified, high quality traffic that converts is to run ads. The only problem is creating high quality ads that convert is hard. This requires a copywriter, a designer, and somebody who knows all about the advertising platforms. Well, that changes today with Adstorm, the AI-powered platform that creates ads for you for every single platform out there, including Facebook, Google, X, and of course, everybody else. So let's get in and check how Adstorm works. So you can see here the recent ads that Adstorm has created. Just so you know, Adstorm can create display ads with images, text ads, and even video ads. To get started, what you want to do first is click on campaigns, and that will show you all the campaigns that are currently available. You can create a new campaign by just clicking on add campaign right over here. Provide the campaign name and a business name. You can put in whatever you want. Click on submit, and the campaign is already set up. Now you can just fill in a few details and the Adstorm AI will figure out how to create your ad. So you need things like brand name. I will put Technic Force, or let me promote a single product from our portfolio. What about Cinemation, our latest product? And then you can put in a business profile and a product description. Let me just fill that off screen. All right, so I filled in the name, the business profile, the product service. It's a video AI product that creates long length videos. Key features and advantages. You can go as detailed as you want. And of course, the business logo, and click on Save Campaign. Next, you can upload any kind of assets you want. That includes any kind of graphics you might have had or any kind of visuals. Let me put in some here to show you. Here we have it, 2 files. Let's upload them. All done. Now you can also scan web pages, and Adstorm can pull out marketing data from there. And we should definitely do that anytime we get this opportunity. So I'm going to put in my URL and then click on scan page. Gonna take just a few seconds. Check this out. It filled all the information you wanted that it could find from the website that you put in. Click on apply to campaign and you're ready to go. Now you can create ads. So when you click on ads over here, you can see that Cinemation lets you choose platforms like FB and Instagram. They're both owned by Meta. They have the same ad formats. Google, YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest, X, Quora, Reddit, and you can even clone a third-party ad. So if you like an ad that you like and you want to use it as an inspiration to create your own ad, you can do that legally. You can just put that ad inside of Adstorm and it will clone it. And of course, I will show this feature to you very soon in detail. Adstorm can also create product mockups, edit your product photo. So if you upload a product photo, it can edit it, change the way you want to change it. And you can also create UGC videos using Adstorm to use on social platforms and to run ads with. Now let's go in and create our first ad. So let's click on FB and Instagram. And the best thing about Adstorm is that it creates the complete ad. Now I've seen other ad platforms in the market. Some of them will create the visual and some of them will help you in copywriting, but there is nothing that totally matches exactly what the platforms need and gives you everything put in one place so that you can just copy and paste it. Now we created Adstorm for real ad agencies, and that means Adstorm creates exactly the specific ad type that you want to upload, and it takes care of all the rules, all the systems, all the requirements of the ad platform. For example, on Facebook and Instagram, you have options like you can place an image ad, a video ad, a carousel ad, a story ad, or Reels ad. And to create, all you need to do is click on create ad. And now you can specify the exact angle you want to use in your ad. And if you can't think of one, don't worry about it, because you can click this button and Adstorm will give you a list of exciting angles to choose from. Check this out. Make 30+ minute videos from a prompt, no camera, no crew. Stop posting random AI clips. Create a real story with consistent characters. Hollywood style production on a creator budget. Turn your ideas into episodic series. Short stitch technology from script to screen in minutes. All of them are exactly tailored to the business that you put in. So nothing out of the ordinary, nothing random. It's all specific. Let's take this angle, the first angle. I really like it. And you can now choose the AI that you want to use to create the ad copy. Now we've got all the best AIs out there, including GPT, Gemini, Grok, Claude, Kimi, which is an all new exciting AI, and DeepSeek. You can use the AI you want. For example, for this one, I will use Gemini, and you can also choose the image generation model you want to use. We've got the best models again: Ideogram, GPT, Flux, Grok, Imagen, and Dream. So Ideogram's a pretty good model. I will use it. And all you need to do now is click on generate ads, and Adstorm will take just about 10 to 20 seconds and create the complete ads for you one by one. We'll get back when this is done in just a few seconds. And there you have it, the ads themselves. And remember, I told you that Adstorm is going to give you the complete ads. That's right, not just the visuals. It's got great visuals, of course, but beyond that, Adstorm knows that to place a Facebook ad, you need a series of headlines, you need primary text, and you need link descriptions. And you can put up to 5 variations each for each of them on Facebook, and that's what it exactly gives you. So there are 5 variations to the headlines, like AI movie magic, no camera needed, and you can keep clicking and discovering new headlines. To copy a headline, just copy from here and you can paste it into Facebook right away. If you want to change it yourself, you can change it whatever way you want. If you want to get a new one, generate a new one for this one, just click on the regenerate button and you will get a new headline. And this way you can put up all the 5 different variations that you want to put up for Facebook. All right, now let's talk about the primary text. This is the main body of the ad that's used on Facebook. Again, Adstorm gives you the exact primary text that Facebook needs, and you can edit it using AI. So if you like the option, you can use it as is, but if you want to change it, you can edit it using AI. But Adstorm is not dumb, it's pretty smart about that. So if you want to change things manually, you can make the change you want. Otherwise, you can just tell AI what you would like to change. For example, let me just put in some information here. Can you put in a list of features with emojis? Just ask the AI what you want to do, and again, choose the AI that you want to choose. Click on generate. It takes a few seconds. Let's come back when it's done. And that's already done. So check this out. It put in a list of features in your ad
with emojis just the way I wanted it to do, right? So if you're ready for publishing, click on save and your ad is changed. This was the second ad in the series. There I've got it. And you can just copy the text, paste it in your primary text window on Facebook, and you're ready to go. Now let's look at the images that we saw earlier. Unlike other software, Adstorm gives you the exact sizes that you need to run on Facebook. So you've got 3 different sizes because that's what Facebook wants. It wants a square size, it wants a 4:5, which is a portrait size, and it wants a landscape size. And of course the 9:16 portrait ad. Now you've got 3 or 4 visuals automatically done for you, and you can create more visuals with just the click of a button. You get a prompt that you can modify. So this visual prompt is already created for you. And if you want to change anything, like remove it or create a new one, you can do that, update it the way you want. Then you can also select the AI that you want to work with. Again, you've got multiple choices, and you can select the number of images you want to make for every single size. So if you create 1 image for every size, you're going to make a total of 4 images. So just click on this and the images are being created now. And there we have it, some more images for your ads. Take a look at this one. Your story cinematically told, create full-length movies instantly. I think this is a pretty good visual for an ad. It draws attention. Similar size, and this is the portrait size. So similar ethos for many different ads, and you get the text on it too. Now you can also modify ads if you want to with AI. For example, let's put a headline on this one. Click on edit, and you can then instruct the AI to modify it the way you want. For example, something like, I'll put a text prompt. So I've got here, put a big headline on top that says make full-length movies with Cinemation. And then you can of course change the ratio if you want to, and you can choose which AI you want to work with. For example, let's this time use GPT images. Click on edit image, and it'll take a few seconds and create a new image for you. And there we have it, your new design with the new caption is ready. Back to results. And you can see we've got all sorts of different variations. You can create all the designs you want and change them the way you want without being a designer. And of course, you get the perfect visual every single time. And your Facebook image ad is ready to deploy exactly the way you want it. Similarly, you can create ads for every single platform out there. In Facebook, you can also create video ads, you can create carousel ads, you can create story ads and reels too. Now, we've already seen some image ads. Let's take a look at video ads. It can create small videos that you can create in advertising. Again, I'm going to use ready-made angles. So I'm going to use just any of them. Let's click on this one or this one. So you get options. Again, you can choose the AI you want to use to create the video. Grok, Kling, Van, Sedans. We've got a number of different options. You can choose the format, landscape or vertical. And once you're ready, you can generate a video. If you want to put in a static image of your own, you can put that in, or you can just click on generate video and wait for the results. We got the video. Let's hit play. A pretty good video for a small ad. You can download it and place an ad with this if you want to. Go back and let's go back and check out some other formats. Let's go to Google this time and let's make a text ad. Remember, Google has these wonderful search ads that can get you a lot of traffic really cheap, and these are high intent ads. So you show them to your prospects when they search for a particular keyword, and with this tool you can actually create search ads too. So again, if you want to use your own angles, you can put them in, or you can get the AI to suggest you the angles as usual. Let it happen. There you got it, multiple angles that you can use, like emphasize cost saving versus traditional production, leads with no filming or editing required. I think I'll go for this one, pretty good angle. And then you can choose the AI. Yep, seen that before. And now just wait a few seconds. And there you have it. You got 15 different variations for the headlines, just as Google wants you to have. All of the headlines are below 30 characters. That's exactly what Google needs. And you've got 15 variations for the descriptions. And if you want to create any images, just click on generate images and you'll be able to create the images and turn them into a display ad. So this is how easy it is to make
high quality Google ads for your content, for your product. Let's go back and let's create some more ads. So again, in Google, you also can create display ads. You can create responsive display ads. You can create video ads for YouTube. You can create standard discovery or discovery carousel ads. Adstorm can also create YouTube ads. It can create YouTube shorts, video ads, bumper ads that are display ads or image ads. It can also make discovery ads and masthead ads for YouTube. So all the different formats, again, Adstorm creates perfectly sized, perfectly formatted ads. On TikTok, it can create in-feed video ads, carousel ads, collection ads, hashtag challenge advertisements, spark ads. So yes, you can exploit the best qualities of every single platform out there. On Pinterest, it can make standard pins, video pins, carousel pins, collection pins, idea pins, and quiz pins, right? Let me make a quick pin to show you. And there you have it, 5 different pin title options that you can use in Pinterest because it supports 5 different options and 5 different pin descriptions, and of course 3 different pin designs. So just what Pinterest needs. Now for every single platform out there, it's got custom ads just like these, and this gives you a huge opportunity. Look at all these ads. If you've been limiting yourself only to FB or Google, you are missing a great opportunity to get really inexpensive and high quality traffic from platforms that have been traditionally neglected. Platforms like TikTok or even Pinterest or X. A lot of people don't advertise on X even though it's got a great audience because they can't make X ads. And with Adstorm, you can make image ads, video ads, carousel ads, and X text ads. Yes, it can write promoted X posts that you can promote. Exactly the format that X wants. That's the point of Adstorm. It saves you all the trouble. And you can even advertise on Quora and Reddit. Think about this. Quora is one of the best platforms for high quality ads. It's got highly targeted SEO traffic, and you can tap into it. You can even create a promoted answer, in which I think is one of the best formats on Quora. So click on create ad, just write a question. You can copy a question from Quora that is popular that you want to target, maybe something in your niche. And I'm going to put something from here just by myself. So this is, for example, a question: how can I create long videos with AI which matches my product's animation? Then you can create an answer using GPT, Grok, or any of the other AIs. Let's go for Gemini this time. Click on generate ad, and in a few seconds, you're going to get a perfect ad for Quora promoted answers. And there we have it. Click on read answer to read the actual answer. And you want to change anything, you can. You want to modify it, again, you can do that with AI, or you can copy it and promote it. You've got 5 different options here too, so that you can choose the answer that you want to choose for this purpose. Now let's go back to view all ads and see some more ads, see some more details. You got Reddit too. In Reddit, you can create image ads, video ads, carousel ads, and even free form Reddit posts that you can post to Reddit and promote. So yes, it exploits every single popular ad format on every single platform. But that's not all, because with Adstorm, you can even get elements or inputs that you need to make an awesome ad. And that means product mockup. So if you have a product that you want to create a mockup for, you can do that easily with Storm. So let's do that. Let's make a mockup, a t-shirt, and let's put our logo on it. So we got this animation logo here, and you can then choose instructions like put the logo on the center of the t-shirt, whatever you want, and then you can choose the output format. I think I'll just let it be and click on generate output. And you've got this nice artistic t-shirt that carries your logo. You can also edit product photos with AI. So if you want, you can pick up a photograph, let's say for example this one, and you can give instructions to edit the product photo. This is a technical photo, could be a bit harder to edit, but let's try. Okay, so I was just given some basic instructions. And there we have it, exactly what I wanted. So you can of course make your own sensible edits based on the product that you've got. Let's go back to the ads. And next you can create a UGC video. So when you click on UGC video, you get a number of different people to choose from, people of all kinds of ethnicity, all kinds of country, every single image that you can think of. Of course, you can bring in your own image too, but let's just pick up someone. Let's pick up this doctor or nurse and click to configure. And now you can give it a prompt. You can put in details of what you would like this character to say. So I put in some text, say, listen, I'm a doctor, but if I needed to produce videos, I would use Cinemation. It's the best AI video maker. Or you can get your own idea, get your own angles. Of course, if you want to, you can choose resolution. You can choose how long the video should be. And then you can choose the AI that you want to use. Kling is pretty good. Click on generate video and then just wait a few seconds. There we have it. Let's take a look.
I don't make videos, but if I did, I'd use Cinemation. It's the best video making AI. I don't.
So this is how you can make UGC videos too. Alright, now let's take a look at a cool feature, clone ads, that I told you about earlier, that lets you clone other people's ad and make your own. So I'm going to go to Facebook and find an ad that I like. How about this one? I think the screenshot's pretty good, so I will just take it. I'll capture this part and now it's somewhere on my computer, so let me just get it. Alright, so come back to Adstorm and I can just upload it like this, and Adstorm will analyze it. Click on analyze and it's gonna analyze it and create an ad for you that is just like this. So you've got the headline, turn your photo into stunning slideshow video, target audience and visual style. So configure and generate, and then you can choose what platform you want to target, like Facebook is just fine, and you can choose the aspect ratio. So we can maybe make a square ad out of this. So generate my version and let's see what Adstorm gives us. So check this out, similar ethos, ease of creativity, and you've got the ad variations too, multiple ad variations that you can select if you want to. So you've got similar ethos. It's not a copy, but it's got the similar eye-catching color, similar layout, and you can use it without any problems. And remember, it's custom made for you. So you've got the headline, you've got the body, all the things that you need to place that ad. So this is Adstorm. It supports all the major ad networks and it supports all the different ad types out there, and it gives you perfectly done ads that you can just copy and paste into your favorite platform and start running your ads instantly. In the last 10-15 minutes, we created dozens of ads and we didn't need to do more than just click a few buttons. So if you're ready and excited to get started with your ad journey, get Adstorm now. And no matter wasn't that mind-blowing, guys? We created so many different ad types for so many different platforms. We were able to clone ads, create UGC videos, make product mockups, modify product shots, and put ads together with nothing, just a click of a few buttons. If you think this was amazing, give me a yes in the chat that this was amazing or great, something positive, and I'm going to show you further exactly how to get things going and exactly what to do with it. So, and I'm going to in fact do one thing better than this. I'm going to show you the product live and we're going to talk about, the things that we can create. I see the chat blowing up. Diet says amazing. And we've got Pops who says, yes, CBD success is awesome. And Lindsay says absolutely cutting edge. Max says great. Ken Sapp says utterly amazing. Hank Hilton impressive. Mike amazing. Sandra Spinger amazing. So that's amazing. That's great. John, by the way, the lip sync was perfect. Remember, there is a lag. I'm playing the video on my computer and then you see it across the internet on yours. It's not like YouTube. This is a live webinar viewed by hundreds. So this is why the lip sync was a little off. In the real video, there is nothing off on lip sync at all, right? It's due to the lag. So perfect. So I'm gonna talk about a few things that were special. I hope you noticed, guys, that Adstorm can create ads for not just the most popular platforms out there. And when I say popular, I'm talking about Facebook, Instagram, and Google. Everybody is advertising on that, right? If you're advertising on Facebook, Instagram, or Google, give me a yes in the chat. If you've been advertising on Facebook, Insta, or Google. I know a bunch of you were talking about how you're advertising. You guys, if you've been advertising on these three platforms, give me a yes in the chat. And I want you to write one in the chat if you've advertised on platforms like Pinterest or Reddit and Quora. So all of you guys who've advertised ever on Pinterest, Reddit, and Quora, give me a 1. And if you advertised on Facebook and Instagram and Google, give me a yes. So I see the yeses are coming in. Michael says yes. Lisa says yes. So I know that a bunch of you guys have been advertising on these two platforms. Everybody has been. Bolaji says yes, but a lot of you guys, and that included me too, have been missing the opportunity to get the traffic from the platforms that have your customers but have no competition. So Mike, Lisa, Bolaji, Sandra, Hank, Miles, you've all been competing with each other because all of you have been advertising on Facebook and Instagram and Google, trying to get the eyeballs, and everybody has been doing that because it's a trend. But the traffic is out there in so many places, right? There is a lot of traffic on Pinterest. There is a lot of traffic on Quora. Quora is one of the most searched, I would say most found websites on Google for any question. There's a huge amount of traffic on Reddit. And most of us have been not able to target these platforms because all the energy goes into just the top two or top three because that's all we can find the time for. Well, the good news is with Adstorm, you don't need to worry about that. You can actually just click a few buttons and you will be able to create those ads without any problems for any platform, right? So that is exciting because it opens up cheaper ads for you. I've been advertising on many of those platforms. I've run ads on Quora, and I can tell you that from Quora, you can get some insanely affordable, inexpensive traffic. I'm talking about clicks for 2 cents per click from the US traffic. It's an amazing I would say affordable number. You can't imagine to even show your ads to that kind of audience using Facebook. So there are opportunities that we've been leaving on the table just because we couldn't find the energy to create ads for all these platforms. And with Adstorm, it just takes a few seconds. So time to look at some real ads again on for all these platforms. Adstorm can create ads for Quora, for Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube, X, Pinterest, Reddit, TikTok, and Quora. All the other platforms too. So I can either show you more slides or I can show you the software in action, and we can actually look at different features. Like real people, you can tell me what you want to create and we can actually do that. If you would like that, give me a yes in the chat and I will load up the app and we will take a look at the app live. Let me know in the chat if you want to take a look at the app live with me on the webinar. We've got Stephen says yes, and Miles says, let's see the features. Okay, awesome. So yep, I get your point, and I'm going to show you Adstorm as we speak. We're going to create some real ads right away. So this is my Adstorm account. I was using it last night to create some samples. It's got some ads in there. And if you click on this, you can find the actual details of the ad. So yep, this is for Facebook. So remember, Facebook has multiple size specifications, and you've got the same ad in different size specifications, right? So that's crazy. It does it for you. So let's go and create a new ad. I want some ideas, guys. I'm going to set up a campaign from scratch. What would you like me to set a campaign for? So drop me in the chat a business concept or maybe even a landing page of your real business. Maybe I will take up a real business. So give me a landing page, guys. If you got, okay, let me check this one. Renovate success. I think Ken's recommended this. Ken has suggested this. Let's check it. Okay, I think this is pretty fine. It'll work for us. It's not got a lot of details, but I think it's enough for AI. So I'm going to take this. Renovate success. We're taking a real example, guys, from the chat, from one of our people here. And I will call it, the business name is Renovate Success. Click on submit. So now all you need to do is scan your page, put in the URL, click on scan page and wait a few seconds. We got more suggestions, people. We got Miles, Lonnie, all of you guys telling me about different concepts. But I guess what? We already started with Renovate Success. So it grabbed the Renovate Success logo. It got the product name. It got the business profile. It got the product service description, key features and advantages. And there is a lot of information from the landing page it already has. Click on apply to campaign. And our campaign is ready to go. So you've got the Renovate Success campaign over here. Now we can get started. So what kind of ad would you like me to create next? I want, again, I'm asking the room, which platform should I create for? Let me know in the chat, guys. The first one, we run with the first one. Facebook, awesome. So Facebook it is. Miles, click on FB, and we've got options for image ads, video ads, carousel ads. Let's create a carousel ad. What do you think about creating a carousel ad for Facebook? Yeah, should we do that? Okay, carousel ad for Facebook it is. Now, what's the design process like, guys? For me, when I get started, the first thing I want to think about is the angles, right? What angle should I have? Now, all you need to do with Adstorm is click on this button, and it will figure out the angle for you. So plan a full renovation in 15 minutes. Add room, set budget, get a real cost range. That's a great angle, isn't it? Room by room budget breakdown, basic versus premium finishes showdown, from I have a Pinterest board to I have a plan, turn ideas into a timeline, stop surprise costs before they happen. So all of these angles that it got is from the landing page. So if the landing page talked about it, it's going to turn it into an angle that you can use. So renovation timeline made simple. I think I like that renovation. I'm actually doing renovation in one of my apartments and it's hard. So yep, renovation timeline made simple, and the number of cards that you want to create, let's say 3 cards. You can have up to 5 images in a Facebook carousel ad, and Adstorm knows that, but we'll create 3 for this one. Use the AI that you want to use for text. GPT is just fine, and image generation model ideogram is fine. I will not put images in this one. And we're going to add a brand logo on this. We can use emojis in the text. We can put logo where we want to. And if you want to get inspired, now this is a great feature guide. Inspiration is you can upload an existing ad design to Adstorm, and it will try to make an ad that is visually composited similar. So think about all the times when you want to target ads, like Ken Sapp is a Facebook guru. Let's say you wanted to make ads like him. You could just take his ad and put it in this inspiration, and it would make an ad that is visually composited similar kind of thought process, but not a copy. I got to tell you that, remind you, all the ads that you create using the clone ad or inspiration feature, they're not going to be copies. They're going to be legally inspired by whoever you want to. So again, that's easy, right? Click on generate ad, and it's going to take a few seconds and make an ad right away in front of us. So we're going to hold on till there and talk about other stuff in business. Is there anyone here who runs an agency and works for other people? If you're running an agency and you want to recruit clients, give me an agency in the chat. Let me see how many of you are into the agency business. All the agency guys. We got Miles. Miles got an agency. That's great. Only Miles. All right, so the ads are nearly done. Now it's uploading the ads to our AWS server to give you the high-speed performance and of course keep your data secure. So there we have it. This is the carousel ad. So this is the first card, the second card, the third card. Beautiful image, don't you think so? Right? All done for you in seconds, and it's got the copy too, right? It's got all the headlines for you. So remember this: pick dates, see phases. You got different primary texts that you can use. You can copy everything with a click and just paste it right away, right? It's super easy, and you can get published right away. Click on copy all content, and it's all copied to the clipboard. You can then send it to your client in an email if you want to. All done for you in seconds, literally seconds. That's how easy it can be to create your ads. Now let's take another one. We created a Facebook ad. Would you like to create a new ad, guys? How about a Google search ad? I know renovation companies often want that, especially if it's a local business targeting a local market. They might want to run a search ad, and I'll show you how easy it is to create a Google search ad. Click on search and click on angles again. I like this angle feature a lot personally, and when I use Adstorm, I use it every time because it gives me so many amazing ideas. Like this one, compare finishes to make decisions fast. I like it. If you want to change it, of course, you can change it, right? Adstorm is absolutely customizable. It doesn't force you to use anything, right? It doesn't just give you default things. You can modify anything you want. You can rewrite it. You can update it. You can even get new ideas if you want to. Click on generate ads, and it's crafting the copy already. So this is so easy to run ads for any platform. So you've got all the different things that you need to run a search ads. The first thing, you've got keywords. So it's got keywords targeted based on the ad that you created. So you created an angle, let's say for renovation cost. That's what I used. So all the keywords are related to that particular angle. Then you've got the different headlines which are connected to which you can use on Google. And remember, it knows the exact specification of Google headlines. So it will create the headline within 30 characters, just the way the Google wants, right? Just the way Google wants. And then descriptions within 90 characters, and it's all done for you. If you like a description, you can just copy it. If you want to modify it, click on edit and modify it. If you want to regenerate it, let's say you like this a little bit, but you just want to change it for some reason, click on regenerate and it will automatically change it. The clickable link, Miles, it's on the platform, so it's not a part of this. This is a creative tool. So when you go to the ad platform, let's say Google, you need to paste your link there. So again, you can even create images. Now, Google does support display ad images even with search ad. And if most people don't do that, I don't do it myself. I know the text works better. But first, let's say for some reason you want to create you want to create images for Google search ads, you can just click a button and it will create the images too. So again, the best thing about this tool is it knows the business. It's not made, for the heck of it. It knows the exact platform that you're targeting, and it gives you the exact ad that you can run without any problem. That is the most beautiful part of it. It does things so simply, right? So we're making some ads, some images for the Google search ads. Gonna take a minute or so, and we will have the images too. So as an agency owner, all you need to do is copy it and paste it. Transform your home in minutes. Look at the beautiful ads it's created in all the different sizes, 4 different variations. And I want to remind you of one thing. These variations are true variations. For example, the square sized image is the same image visually. It's the same ad visually, but when you look at the widescreen image, it is not distorted. So they're not trying to force you to put images, put a square image into a landscape image. No, it's all done professionally like a real designer. For example, this one, look at this. The composition is in a manner where it suits the vertical ad. So all the graphics are done in a way where you get perfect results for every single ad type, right? Now I'm going to show you something nice. I talked about Quora earlier and I even showed it in my demo, but look at how easy it is to create a promoted answer. That I would say, if you never tried a promoted answer Quora, you should try it. It's the most insane way to get quality traffic, because remember, this is absolutely targeted. People come to Quora when they look on Google for something. They're trying to solve a problem. They come to Quora, they find the answer, and they click on the links on the answers because it's absolutely addressing their pain point. And what you can do is you can find the perfect questions for your business that you can target with just the click of a button. Again, like how much does it cost to renovate a bathroom in 2026? And you can click on generate ads. So it's going to create the ads for this particular question that you can publish on Quora and create a promoted answer. And I can tell you, for high quality traffic from Quora, you will be paying a lot less. So on Facebook, you got a lot of competition. In Quora, you've got typically none. And you can really get very affordable, high quality targeted traffic from Quora. So I urge you, all of you guys who want to run ads for yourself or even for your clients, make sure that you target not just the top 3 platforms, but all the different platforms. Experiment a little bit, and Adstorm removes the resistance for that. So get that going, and you will find that you will make a lot more money, because the traffic that comes in is going to be more profitable because it's going to cost you less. So again, we're going to create, if the ads are being created in just a few seconds, we'll see them. And it's got every single platform out there while it's saving the ads. So it's already done that. And you got the Quora promoted answer. You can read an answer that it created. And if you want to change it again, you can edit it and you can change it even using AI. You can ask the AI to modify the text, right? So that's how easy it can be. You don't even have to do the modifications yourself. So this was Adstorm, guys. I'm sure the live demo was even more exciting. Drop me a yes in the chat if you're excited about this product and are ready to find out more, ready to find out how you can get your hands on it. And I will show you that exact thing now. Miles says yes. Stephen Bolton says yes. We have yeses coming in. Mac says yes. Hank Hilton is excited. Yes, with a big lot of yeses. Ken Sapp says yes, yes, yes. Pop says yes. A lot of you guys are ready to roll in. So let's take a look very quickly into at the rest of the presentation. We got multiple Facebook ad types here: image ad, video ads, carousel ads. Just a reminder of what it can do: story ads and reel ads. It can create videos too. Remember reel ads? It can make reels for you. It can make UGC videos for you. So it's a complete toolkit. It makes product for mockups. Basically, if you have Adstorm, you've got the entire agency running for you. On Google, it can do display ads, responsive ads, standard display ads, search ads, video ads, carousel ads. More ad types are coming in. On YouTube, it will make video ads, bumper ads, discovery ads. On TikTok, it will make carousel, hashtag, collection ads, and video ads and Spark ads. It will create all the ad types for X. It will create all the ad types for Pinterest. It will create all the ad types for Quora, for Reddit. And Adstorm is the ultimate ad platform because you can make scroll stopping image ads that you don't need to spend thousands of dollars first to create, with captions, with high quality copy, with high quality visuals, absolutely original, done for you. And it can make videos that convert. So the UGC videos that Adstorm creates are extremely expressive. They don't look fake. They look absolutely real, and you can even place your product in them, right? So you can put your product and it will make that beautiful video for you. You can make your product as part of the visual. So if you got, for example, this ad is selling a watch, so you can upload the watch and the visuals that you create will have that product featured for you, and you can even modify the visuals and change them the way you want to. You can target any platform. You can start with just a URL. I ran an ad for a live product submitted, suggested by one of our audience members, and all it took me was less than 2 minutes to get it all set up. The campaign setup itself was 30 seconds. Now imagine the speed that you can do things with and how easy it is for you to run your ads. You can clone other people's winning ads. I showed you that as a part of my demo, where you can even take ads that are proven. And I know I wanted to do that often, because here is the thing: that something is working for someone. The easiest way to use it yourself is to just get inspired from them and create something that is on the similar line. So this can get you ahead very fast with high converting ads. You don't need to invent it by yourself. You can take the findings of a great marketer and then just duplicate it, and you will be able to do that, right? So that's perfect. You can also create product mockups with AI. You can edit product photos. Like for in this one, I wanted to modify some details with the ad. Like I wanted to modify the shoe color, and I was able to do exactly that. So that's an amazing feature. You get lots of angles, right? You get lots of different angles from this. Hold on there. You can write perfect copy for your advertising. You can create UGC videos. You have multiple AIs. Some AIs, if you want to target, let's say, if you want to try out Gemini or Grok or Claude, you've got all these different AIs that you can use. Put in your logos in the ads, possible. Create ads in any language. Like somebody was asking me, hey, can I create an ad in Bengali? Well, yes, you can. You can target global markets and you can create an ad in the language you want. Now imagine this, how it's going to change the way your agency scales, right? If you can visualize in your head, I want you to take that time and drop me a yes. If you can visualize in your head, see how more productive it makes you, and how easy it makes for you, how easy it makes it for you to create high quality, high conversion ads. Drop me a yes in the chat if you can visualize how simple it makes the entire agency setup for you. It's got a copywriter in there. It's got somebody who figures out the angles. Think about all the different things that you need to put in together to run an ad agency or to create ads for yourself. Copywriting, visual designing, modifying the ad according to your needs, creating videos, composting the ad for different platforms in different sizes, designer. All of this, all of the setup that you need to have to create an ad agency is taken care of for you with just this one single app. So if you are ready to see the deal today, we're going to get started and I will show you the
the best offer. As usual, I promised you that the best deals are on the webinar. And on this webinar today, I'm going to give you the best deal on Adstorm. It's going to be a lifetime deal. That is very important. Now, for those of you who have been my customers, I don't do lifetime deals except for my launch period. And after that, when you come to buy my products, you have to pay a recurring fee yearly or monthly. But on the webinar today and during this launch, I will offer you a lifetime deal. So you will never have to pay for Adstorm again. So again, the all-inclusive special webinar deal that I will offer you today, it's got Adstorm Elite, it's got Adstorm Pro, it's got, which is a upgrade to Adstorm and gives you more features. It's got Amplify, Adstorm Reseller, and Tube Target. Now I know a lot of you guys are getting late, so and all of you are just ready to get the link and get started with it. So I will show it to you in just a few minutes. I'm going to scroll through the slides a little bit faster now. We've got Adstorm Elite, which gives you 20,000 credits. And let me remind you, to create an ad, typically you need about 30 to 40 credits. To create a complete ad set with 5 different designs, you need to have about 300 credits, and that's about 30 cents. So you can create a complete package for your clients for $1 with everything included, like about 15 different concepts all done for you for less than $1. So that's the kind of work that you can do with Adstorm. Extremely affordable, way cheaper. You'll be making ads for pennies literally, and you get 20,000 credits with Adstorm Elite. But today on the all-inclusive deal, you also get Adstorm Pro, which is the most professional version of Adstorm. It's included. You get 50,000 credits, all of the advanced AIs, the capability to create 100 ads per day, 30 campaigns, and 2 years of free upgrade plus a commercial license, so you can run an agency. You also get Adstorm Reseller, and this is all for all of you guys who want to make money from Adstorm. This is a great product, and you know that this is something that every business needs. Can you think of a business that doesn't need this product? Which business doesn't need to advertise? And remember, these ads can be used on blogs, like Ganti suggested. Hey, can I put the ads on my blog? Yeah, you can just copy the ad and download it, and you can upload it to your blog. So people will want to use this product in so many different ways. Even if they don't run an ad on Facebook, they would still want, because they want to put it on their website, right? So this is a product that every business needs, whether you are an agency, whether you're a small business. People are going to be excited about Adstorm because it removes the biggest problem that every business has when it comes to advertising, which is finding the right designer. It's all taken care of. So again, today on this webinar, I'm going to offer you a special upgrade as a part of the all-inclusive deal, which is included, by the way, the capability to sell Adstorm accounts to other people, and you get 70 accounts to sell. And imagine how easy it is going to be to sell this kind of high quality product to your prospects, to your clients, to your friends, to your associates, or even go to a Facebook group and say, hey, if you're advertising online, here is a product that can help you, and you can buy it from me. And Cyril is selling it for this much, but I can give you a better deal. Because here is the fact, again, after the launch is over, I'm going to sell this for a recurring fee, but I'm going to let you decide the terms for your own licenses that you own, right? So you can sell them on recurring or one time. It's totally up to you. So you could go to people and say, hey, Cyril is selling it for $164 for the pro version per year. But if you buy it from me today, I will give it to you for $120 lifetime. Now imagine the amount of money that you can make easily using this. Now, even if you were to sell it for $100 per license for 70 licenses, you have an upside of about $7,000. So that's a very easy way to actually get a multiple on Adstorm. And I know a lot of my clients who are on this webinar, a lot of my people who have my licenses are always making money from my products, because they know that they can sell it today. They will make money this month, but also next month and next month and next month, because all these licenses are valid for lifetime. Plus, my products are never obsoleted. I keep improving them. I keep updating them, and they're always in the market. Even the next year or 2 years later, you will still find the product is even better than before. So you can sell these licenses forever, make money as long as you want, and grab the opportunity to not just make money through ads by running ads for your business, but also by selling Adstorm licenses to other people, right? So you can do that easily. It also includes my special products, like a couple of special extras that I'm giving you today. Tube Target, which is a YouTube ad targeting software. It's something that is extremely popular, has helped a lot of people find targeted, videos to run ads on. on YouTube, and it's included today. Usually I sell it for $164 per year, but you can get it today as a part of the pack as a special bonus. Same for Amplify. So again, very quickly, powerful features of the all-inclusive deal: unlimited campaigns, unlimited ads per campaign, unlimited edits, unlimited product mockups, unlimited advanced and exclusive ad formats, multi-AI, 50,000 welcome credits, 2 years of free upgrade, create ads and run campaigns for others. And if you look at the total value, if you were to buy this off launch, you would need to pay at least $888 per year. So if you take a standard lifetime of just 3 years for a software, that's a $2,079 value that I'm going to give you today. But I'm not going to ask you to pay $2,079. What do you think will be a fair price for a product like this? Now, just to remind you, I have paid in the past $90, $99 a month for products that do much less. But today on the webinar, I'm going to give you a crazy deal. But what do you think should be a fair price for this? Let me know in the chat. How much should I charge? I can see people are suggesting $497. We got one that says $397. That's amazing. Let me know in the chat what you think is a fair price for this particular product. Stephen says $247. Chris Chan says $297. Awesome, guys. So you got an idea of the kind of the way how aggressive I target my market. So today on this webinar, I'm going to give you a lifetime license to this product for $297, all inclusive. It includes everything that I've told you about: the capability to create great ads, Tube Target Pro, Adplify, and also 70 licenses that you can sell. So for $297, you get also 70 licenses in which you can sell. I think you will be able to make this money back with the first 2 sales, or maybe even 1 sale if you find the right customer. That's how easy it can be, right? So again, you also get the opportunity to buy some extras. So if you want more credits, it gives you 50,000 credits to get started with. But I know some of you guys are credit hungry and you want a lot of credits. For 100,000 credits total, you can create literally thousands of ads. So it gives you the opportunity to buy 50,000 credits more, and you can grab that on this webinar only. So try to grab that if you want to. You also get the capability to create unlimited daily ads. It removes that lock. Earlier, if you didn't have that, you would get 100 ads per day, which is generous. 100 ads per day is great, but let's say you wanted to remove that limit, you can pay $19 and get that done. And finally, the sellers pack, which gives you everything you need to sell the product. And I'm talking about graphics, I'm talking about sales videos, I'm talking about demo videos, I'm talking about emails. It gives you a lot of ready-made emails. It also gives you ready-made landing pages. So you can just put up the landing page on your website and put up your own payment link. So you can get paid to PayPal, to Venmo, whatever way you want to get paid, you can get paid. So it gives you a ready-made landing page with everything done, written, the copy written and ready for you to go. So you get that also as a part of the deal for $29. And those of you who want to really make money from selling the licenses, it's a solid product. You can make a lot of money by selling the licenses. I want to give you the opportunity to grab some more licenses. So there is an opportunity to buy 140 extra licenses to sell for $99 only. That's 0.7. That's 70 cents per license. So if you grab this, you will be getting 140 licenses to sell for 70 cents per license, and one license easily you can sell for $100. So that's what 99x return per investment. Well, that's a crazy opportunity. So you can grab that if you want to. So again, where do you go to get access? This is the URL which is on the screen, and I'm going to drop it in the chat too, and we'll pin it so you can easily get access. And I'm sure Swati will also drop this in a better way, so with properly drafted details. So we'll get that into. Here we go. It's in the chat, guys. You can check out webinar deal now. And when you go to this, let me know if you have any problems accessing the URL. Here we go. And I'm going to pin this. So you will see it at the chat top. If you don't see in the chat, you will be able to just click on the top and find the message. You can go to the link. Let me just test it once. So when you go to this page, you will see you'll see a checkout page just like this one. I think it should even load up for me. So again, when you buy, if you decide to buy this product today, which I think is an extremely great idea because this is the only opportunity to get the best terms on it. You can choose to either pay using your credit card, using Stripe, or if you want, you can use PayPal also. Just put in your name, your email address, and you will get instant access. By the way, you have the opportunity, like I said, to buy some special add-ons. All the add-ons are right here. If you want to have them, you can have them. If you don't want to add them, you can remove them. And you can just click on confirm and place order to checkout. So that's how easy it is. If you decide to get Adstorm today, drop me in the chat a little word, and so that I can give you a shout out, I can welcome you to the family, and I can also, give you some more insights about how you can use the tool. So again, for all you guys who were, I asked at the beginning of the webinar, how many of you are not familiar with Techniforce and my business? I got some people in there today. So all of you guys who are new to my business, just to remind you the kind of reputation we have for creating quality products. This is our profile on Trustpilot. We have a rating of 4.7 stars, and we've got over 109 reviews. So people love that. People love our products. And on Google, we've got 197 reviews. I think a little more than that, probably 199 today, as if I check correctly, or 198, and a rating of 4.9 stars because people absolutely love our products. They solve a real problem. They're always well designed and they are always well maintained. To just give you some context. Also to remind you, this offer today that you get on board is absolutely risk-free for all of you. And how is it risk-free? Because there is a 30-day special refund guarantee. And 30-day, guys, is enough for you to make money from this. I guarantee you that in 30 days, you will not only create ads, you will publish ads, you will sell licenses, but you will make more money than you spend on this product today. And if you don't, all you need to do is come to my support and tell them, hey, I don't want Adstorm. I didn't make 3x more. So can you please cancel my purchase and refund it? And we will refund you without any hassles. That's how confident we are about our product. Remember, we will not even charge you for the credits you use. So that's a super, super offer for you. It's totally risk-free for you. So basically you can use Adstorm free for 30 days. You can use credits. You can create beautiful ads. You can make money from it. And if you can afford to let go of it, if you can afford to give me back the Adstorm that I gave you, I will give you your money back. Even if you used up all the credits, I don't care, because I know how solid the product is. And that's my offer today. Use it for 30 days. And if you can afford to let go of it, I'm happy to give you your money back. So again, the link is in the chat, guys. Swati, please keep dropping the link in the chat regularly so that our people can easily find them. So here we go. Get your Adstorm, instant access to it. And if you get it today, drop me a word in the chat. Let me know that you've got Adstorm today. I've got it on the screen too. And I'm going to answer questions now. So all of you guys who've got a question for me about the product, or if you want me to demo a particular aspect of it, well, don't be shy. Let me know what you want and I will either show the product to you, I will show the demo, or I will answer your questions as it goes. So I'm waiting for you to tell me about your questions. How would you like to see a UGC video? Anybody wants to see a UGC videos? Miles says I'm in. I just purchased. Benjamin, okay, Benjamin has a request. Please demo Pinterest. Absolutely, Benjamin. Pinterest is a great, I would say, platform. I love Pinterest and I run ads on it too. I also do a lot of organic marketing on Pinterest. It's got, I would say it is great for products that are for home, for gardening. What I like about Pinterest the most is that it has a huge amount of women on it, more than any other platform. So that's the best thing about it. So let's go and create an ad for Pinterest. Well, I don't want to go to pinterest.com. I want to create an ad for Pinterest. So I'm going to go to campaigns. You want to suggest what site to create you want to suggest the business? Okay, I'm gonna just go in and create for my ready-made campaigns. Peggy is in. Congratulations, Peggy, on getting this, and I'm sure you will love this. So let's create a Pinterest ad for my product Cinemation, which was a video product. I'm really proud of it. Really good product. So again, all you need to do is click on Pinterest and you can create different kinds of Pinterest ads. You got the standard pin, you got the video pin, you got the carousel pin, collection pin, idea pin, quiz pin. These are all the Pinterest ad types, right? So I'm going to create a collection pin today. So collection pin is featured image with pins showcasing multiple products. So collect, I don't have multiple products, so I guess not. Let me create a standard pin. So again, I want to remind you that Adstorm takes away all the pain from online advertising. When you get started, the first thing you always look for is angles. What should you say in your ads? What should your ads be about? So you can either come up with angles yourself if you want to, or let Adstorm make it easy for you. Click a button, and based on the product that you've put in, Adstorm is going to pull that data up, put it in context of the platform that you're targeting, and give you ideas that you can target, the ideas, the angles that you can use in your ads. Like this one, how to create a full-length movie video with AI, no crew, no camera. Best AI video styles to try in 2026. How to keep characters consistent across scenes. So I'll go for the first one, how to create full-length movies with AI. Right, beautiful. And I can then choose the text generation model. So I'm gonna go with GPT. It's a pretty good one. And you can choose the image generation models too. We've got ideogram, GPT, Flux, Grok, Imagine, Dream, all these amazing models. So I will go with generate with ideogram. And if I create the ad for myself, I need to spend only 18 cents to do the entire thing, to create the visual, to create the copy, to create the text, to get everything done for me. I just click a button and it's all done for me in seconds. Now imagine the cost advantage. Imagine if you had to get it done by a designer. You would think of a concept, you will brainstorm it with your friends or your colleagues or your family. Then you would either design it yourself, or you could go to Canva, or you would hire a designer. All of that would take time, but Adstorm does it for you in seconds. So we'll see that happen now. It's already created the ad. It's uploading the ad to the server. Ganti got it today. Fantastic. Ganti got the answer, I think, or you got the product. That's amazing, Ganti. Welcome to the family. Golem, there is no special coupon today. This is a high quality, high end product, which is, I think this price that you're getting today is a steal. And there is, I think there is no other product in the market with a better pricing for this kind of thing. By the way, some people are asking me for the, and go and Miles is already in. Well, that's amazing, Miles. I know you're going to use the software even while we are on the webinar. That's perfect. I'm sure you will enjoy it. So again, let's take a look at the Pinterest ads created. We've got create a full-length movie with AI, no crew, no camera, and 5 different titles that you can use, because these are the options that you have. So in Pinterest, you can have up to 5 different titles, and that's exactly what this gives you. You get the pin description, and then you get the entire visuals too. Let's say you want to modify something. Let's say you want to modify this visual. So here is what you can do. You can click on the edit button and you can get AI to modify it. I want to put some text on it. Okay, I'm going to put some text, put a headline, videos with consistent characters. Let me spell consistent right. So it's like telling a designer what you want to get done. You can just tell it what you want to get done and then just click a button and you can modify the design. Congratulations, Ganti, on getting Adstorm today. I know, like all my other products that you've got, you will love this one too. Pete Stone, why can't these post images be used for organic posts or reels? Absolutely, Pete, they can be used for used for that. In fact, Ganti was talking about it earlier. He was talking about how he wants to use the ads that he creates to put them on his blog and promote his products on his blog. Well, that's absolutely a valid use case. You need not run these ads on platforms. You want to use it for an organic post? Well, absolutely, it's a great idea and absolutely you should do it. And this is the perfect, I would say, use case for this tool. So yep, it solves one problem, more than one problem. Ken Sapp says, I'm in, of course, Ken, I know you like it. So, I know you like the product. And Dwight says, I'm in. Pete Stone, of course, cool. And here is a modified image. I put in a modification in the headline. If you want to make further changes, you can. If you're satisfied, you can go for it. And when you go back to the results, you will see the videos with consistent characters in every scene. It's there now. When you go back to the results, you can see that the image is already modified. So this is how easy it is to change your ads, right? The AI does it for you. It does it for you beautifully. You don't need to make any kind of manual effort. Now, I wish I had this 10 years ago, because I know I missed a lot of sales. I know I missed a lot of opportunities because of the resistance that, in advertising, and all the work that I had to do, and all the time that I had to spend trying to create ads. And now I can just do this literally in minutes. So it's something that's going to change the way I work, and it's something that's going to change the way a lot of you guys work. Richard Golem, there are no special coupons. This is the best, as good as it gets. This is the best price on Adstorm. I can promise you, on this first webinar, it's going to be the cheapest. Tomorrow, when I have the other webinar, it's going to be slightly more expensive, and then every day the price is going to rise. $297 for a lifetime license, 70 licenses that you can sell. I want you to think about all the money that you can make back just by selling those 70 licenses. That kind of multiple is crazy. So this is an opportunity that is rare, to get a professional tool that you can actually make money from. So Richard Golem, grab it if you can. I'm sure you will love the results. Now, James is in. Congratulations, James Bess, you're in, and I know you will love this product. Kathy says, can I upload my own images? Absolutely, Kathy, you can. Let me see if I can try to do that right now. Edit it. Okay, not in this particular module, but yeah, in settings, you can go to assets, and you can upload your campaign assets. So if you got graphics that you want to use in your ads, you can upload it, and the AI will automatically use your campaign assets while it runs the ads for you, while it creates the ads for you. So that really makes it easy for you. Now that's a good question, Richard. How about if I do not want the reseller license? Richard, that's great. Then you can grab it a little bit cheaper when the launch goes live. Golem and Richard, when the launch goes live, you can grab the elite version, which is gonna go live for a lot less. Don't want the all-inclusive. That's fine. That's going to be a bit more affordable starting tomorrow at 10 a.m. So you can grab the elite version, but I would heavily recommend getting the all-inclusive version, because there is actually nothing better than that. That kind of offer is absolutely insane, and it really is transformational. Pamela says, is there video camera ability? Yes, camera ability. I think you mean to say, can it create videos? Absolutely, Pamela. Would you like to see me create a video? Let me do that now, in fact. So I'm going to create a UGC video for my product. Now look at the kind of characters you get over here. There is a character for every single use case that you can think of, right? So you can just pick the character you want. Let's take this young gentleman over here. Continue to configure. By the way, just to point out before I continue, you can also create custom characters with AI. You can upload your image, or you can use, if you got campaign assets that you uploaded earlier, you can use one of those images, right? So I am using Maxim. I'm going to continue with that. What do you want Maxim to say? So I just put in a small UGC text out there, and I'm going to use, you got different options to use for the AI, like Grok, Kling, Van, and VO. So I'm going to go for Grok, and you can choose the duration based on the AI. The duration will be available to you. Like Kling will give you up to 15 seconds. Grok will give you up to 10. To save time and cost, I will use the 5-second option. You can choose different options, whether you want to put it on Instagram or other platforms. You can choose the size ratio. I'll go for 9:16 or 16:9 or 9:16. 9:16 is good for this one, and click on generate video. In advanced options, you can also upload your own audio. So if you got recorded audio, you can upload that too, but I will leave that be. Click on generate, and I will have a UGC video in just a few seconds, just like asked by Pamela. So we will look forward to that. Meanwhile, let me see if I can get some other answers. Can I create an ICP for my targeted audience? I'm not sure what you mean by ICP, Richard. Maybe you can give me the full length of this acronym. I might not be clear. Benjamin says, what is the workflow of signing into whatever vertical you want to advertise? Benjamin, you can do niche targeting just by using the AI. You don't need to really think about the verticals or the niches. You don't need to research anything, because AI knows everything about everything. So just give it the landing page, right? You want the traffic to come to a landing page. Just give it that landing page. This AI will figure out everything, and it will create the niche, the advertising for you. It will create the angles. It will create the content. It will create the ideas for you. You don't need to do that yourself. Okay, so we got the video.
I really love Cinemation. I've been creating 20-minute educational videos, and it's helping me grow my audience. I really love Cinemation. I've been creating 20-minute educational videos, and it's helping me grow my audience.
So that's how easy it can be to create campaign videos, UGC videos, but you can also create other kinds of advertising. Let's say you wanted to create a small reel for your promotions for Facebook. You could do that, and it supports video ads. So let's create a small reel. And again, I will use AI to use and create the angles. Then Jacob is asking for the support email. Jacob, just go to my website techniqueforce.com and you will find it, all the details there. Ideal customer profile. Well, that's an idea, Richard. It's a very good suggestion. And I'm taking a note of it. My team is here. We are making a note of it. We will make the facility to create the ICP using this AI itself, and we will have it for you soon. Miles says 60 seconds or longer would be great. Miles, we will definitely have that. AI is getting better. And in the future, I'm sure we will have 60-second videos also coming up as the capabilities get better. Russ is here, Russell Crittenden. Hey, Russell, I didn't see you in the beginning of the webinar, but I see you're here now. So welcome to the webinar. Yes, you can get the product as usual, just like the earlier. No problems at all. Just reach out to my support. Benjamin says, but if I run an ad, let's say a pizza restaurant, would I need to sign into their ad account? Benjamin, depends on you. You can give them the visuals. You can have them run the ad account, or they can add you. See, there are ways to get access to ad accounts without signing into their account. So they can give you the access and you'll be able to, publish ads for them. That's the agency model. That's what every agency does. So I would recommend that you go for that. That's how you charge a retainer. You don't let the client do all the work. You you publish the ads for them and you charge them 15 to 20% of the ad budget. I think that's a very fair deal. So I've got the different concepts. I will just go for a random concept, clicked on it. Actually, let me just choose another one. Host a fun challenge. So many different things you have. So just, this one is okay. Again, choose the video model. If you want to use a starting image, you can create video ads, and that's it, right? John says, how do you get advertising clients? John, that's so simple. You use Google Maps and you show them your ads. You just talk to random businesses. You tell them, hey, you know what? I know if you are running ads online, I could help you with that. Here is my little portfolio. Set up a portfolio of ads with Adstorm. It's going to take like $3-4 to set up a complete portfolio, put it on a landing page, and create a beautiful landing page just using AI. And you can use one of my tools for that. I have a tool for that too. And you can reach out to those people and say, I've got this ad business and I can help you with your ads. And this is what I charge. Let's do an experiment. Let's do a ad for a week. And you can spend just $500 for it as a trial. See what happens. So that's the way to get clients in every single niche. You got to pick up the phone, dial, you got to send an email, you got to make an outreach, call, and you can even automate that too, but using one of the automation tools, that I have probably. But yeah, that's how you do. You reach out to clients, you talk to people. That's how you make, you get clients, right? Let's look at the ad, that reel that it created.
My power awakens.
This way to the treasure.
Eureka, it works. My power awakens.
This way to the
So look at this. Whatever your vision, Cinemation brings it to life. So again, it created 3 different images in 3 different styles, 3 different videos in 3 different styles, and shows you what Cinemation can do. So yep, that's how easy it is to create video ads. So you can publish them. There is always a hook in the beginning, like that guy pulling out the sword. It will pull the people in, and then you're able to capture that lead, or get that person to the landing page. So that's how easy it is. Geoffrey says, can proposal ads be watermarked? Geoffrey, you can watermark them pretty easily, right? So that's the super easy thing. You can go to the modify image facility in Adstorm and just say add a watermark, and it will do that. How many ads can we do each day with 297? That's 100 ads per day, Kathy. And if you want to remove the limits, you can just get the $19 upgrade. It removes the limits. Richard says, is Adstorm a good fit for agencies focusing on lead generation? Absolutely, Richard. Why not? Imagine if you are already creating ads for lead generation, you can create these ads using Adstorm. You can save a lot of time and you can show a lot more proposals to your clients. Now, imagine what were you doing earlier? You were going to your client with a written ad angle. Here is here are 5 different angles. You can select, take a look at the 5 different headlines. So that would be text, right? And people would need to kind of imagine how the final ad would look.
right? And you can't go to them with the final ad because you would need to spend a lot of money to create the final ad and a lot of time. But now what you can do is you can create the final ads using Adstorm in minutes. You can show them 3 different ad sheets. Here is the first option of your ads. Here is the second option. Here is the third option. Take a look and pick the ads that you want. Now, when they have the full ad in front of them, imagine how easy it will be to impress them and convert them, and to make sure that they're always your client. So that's how you can use AI smartly, right? Awesome. So Benjamin says, I have some of your products in the bundle. So Benjamin, if you have Tube Target and Amplify, yes, you can change them for any of my products. Just reach out to my support and they will help you with that. They will replace the products for you. I think Swati already answered you in the chat, which is great. So yeah, Benjamin, if you look at the chat, Swati has told you, probably you can just go to online chat and get the product replaced with any of our products you want. So yeah, guys, this is how it can be a transformational thing. If you want me to create any sort of ad, like I created an ad for Pamela, I created an ad for Ken, I created other ads for other people and showed you what it can do. If you have an idea that you want me to create, let me know in the chat. If you want to see the video once more, it's a 14-minute video. If you want to see it once more, let me know and I will play the demo. I'm talking about the demo. If you want to see the demo once more, let me know in chat. Drop me a word in the chat that you want to see the demo. I will play it again. Okay, Benjamin wants me to explain what is different in the ad. So fantastic, Benjamin. Let me do just that for you. It's a very, very good suggestion. Let me talk about what is changed in the ads. But before I do, remember guys, to get the product today, this is the link that you need to go to. It's also in the chat. And if you decide to get Adstorm today, I would appreciate if you drop me a word in the chat and let me know so that I can, give you a shout out. So Richard also wants me to create an ad for local dentist. Richard, I will do that in a moment, but I want to just do a recap of what has changed in the ad world asked for by Benjamin. So I'm just trying to find that slide and go to it. Okay, so take a look at this. Now, how many of you know about the Andromeda update? If you know about the Andromeda update that Facebook put out earlier, Meta put out earlier, drop me a yes in the chat. Just wanted to understand, how many of you are keeping up with the latest changes in the ad world. So if you know what is Andromeda, we got yes from Richard. Awesome. Awesome. So pretty much only Richard, I suppose. So here is what changed, guys. Now, all the platforms that were letting you target people using audiences, using demographics, here is how the targeting went earlier. You would make an ICP in your head, the ideal customer profile. You will think about, hey, this is my ideal customer, 60-year-old gentleman living in Ohio, on dealing in this kind of business, driving this kind of car. So you would make that kind of ideal customer profile, and then you would go into Facebook and then click check boxes to try to find that ideal customer profile. So you would check on age. You would try to select people who have some interest in different things. Who have maybe gone to different Facebook pages where they are interacting in certain manners. So Facebook would try to build a profile of that, and you would try to match that with your products and hope that it works out. That was the past process, right? Now, because AI now knows a lot more about everyone and AI can analyze a lot better, so Facebook actually knows a lot more about your personality than before, right? It doesn't need to worry about what Facebook page you're subscribing to, and it doesn't need to worry about what comments you put out. Facebook knows what you really think because it can see what pages you are lingering on more, what are you reading, and what kind of behavior you have actually interacting on Facebook. And they're building profiles of customers based on that. And so is every other platform. So when you now target using ads, Facebook uses AI to run your targeting. You don't need to target anything at all. Basically, you can let it run free, and you have to let it run free. So the Andromeda update, what it says is, don't worry about targeting. Put your visuals up, and we will do the targeting for you. We will select the audience for you. We will look at your ads. We will look at the copy. We look at the design. We look at the layout. We look at the targeting that you have in the ads. And then we will show it to the right people with our AI. So you don't need to do any work. You cannot do any work. the targeting is all in the ad itself. The targeting is in the creative. That's the big change. That's the big change from Facebook. That's the big change from Google. That's what every single ad platform is moving to, where you target people with just an ad. You don't worry about trying to find the perfect audience, and you cannot. Right? So that is where the future of advertising is moving, and you got to live with that. You got to work with that. So I hope you understood what I'm talking about, Richard, this concept. Awesome. Pretty simple concept right there. Now, let me just try to catch up on the chat. Benjamin says, can you target a specific city? Absolutely. On the platforms you can. Somebody wanted me to create a ad for dentists. We're going to do that in a moment. Let me just see what other questions are there. Can you set up with an OpenClaw without API? This is the website. You can use it with OpenClaw. OpenClaw can automate it for you, but we don't have any OpenClaw integrations in here. OpenClaw can automate it for you using browser control, which it already has. Joseph says, can you make video with resolution quality for CTV ads? Absolutely, Joseph. It gives you HD quality video. Can you add music to these ads? Dan, you can tell the AI that you want to add music and it will add music. Can we target for at least a city or state? Absolutely, Benjamin. Remember, this is a creative maker. The targeting is done on the platform. So when you go to Facebook or Google, they have the options to let you target to any city or even a locality. So if you want to target a neighborhood, you could actually do that. You can go to a map level targeting. That's how, I would say focused it can get. So all of you guys, if you get Adstorm today, drop me a word in the chat like Chris, purchase with all upgrades. Thank you, Chris, and welcome to Adstorm. I know you're excited to try it out and you will love this product. Awesome. So now I think I caught up with the chat. Chris says, where do we buy the reseller upgrades? Chris, you should have been taken to a page right away after buying the all-inclusive. Weren't you taken to the page where you can buy the upgrades? I think Swati can send you the link over here. Swati, please, could you send the link to buy the reseller upgrade over here for Chris so that he can go there? And Dan, yes, there is a lot of training inside. More training is coming up every day because we are learning how people are using the software, and we will get the training in there. Let me just drop a word to Swati to give you the link, and we'll check what happened. Why were you taken to the no thanks page? You should have been taken to buy the reseller upgrade. We will probably get that fixed later. Okay, so now let's create that ad for the dentist, right? Who wanted it? I forgot the name of the person who wanted it, but let's take a look. Okay, Richard wanted it. Fantastic, Richard. So we're going to create a campaign. Denta Clean. I just invented this. Friendly neighborhood dentist. Where is the dentist, you think? Where do we want to place them? How about New York? In New York. We specialize in implants. If you need implants, come to us for high quality implants done fast. So I'm not being very imaginative. I'm not a dentist, not an expert, but I just want to show you how minimum effort it can take to create ads with the minimum amount of input, even with all the spelling mistakes. Click on Save Campaign and your campaign is ready to go. So we can go to ads right away, and I can start creating Facebook ads. Let's create some image ads, get some angles. New York implants, done fast, done right, get your smile back sooner at Denta Clean. I think that's a good one, right? Right off the bat, it zeroes in, it gives you great options. Let's click on generate ads. I wanted to show you, I can create a complete ad, high quality ad for a business in less than 2 minutes. I think it's even less than a minute. Most of the time is taken by the AI to create and upload. So while that happens, I'm going to take some more questions. Benjamin says, if we create a video on another platform and upload into Adstorm while we save on credits. Benjamin, you can create a video on another platform, but if you do that, you don't need Adstorm to do that for you because it is a creative creator. So you can just use the video to upload to ads right away. Richard, you're interested in API to integrate with OpenClaw. OpenClaw has browser automation, Richard, and they should be able to do this, but it's a good suggestion. I will see what we can do about it. Kathy says, how would we use this to promote music? Kathy, I think one of the best places to promote music is probably Pinterest or Instagram. So you can create Instagram posts with it, and you can create Instagram. Somebody suggested, how can I ask me actually, can I create organic posts? So you can create organic posts that are, more like ad driven call to actions, because they have a hook, they have a better hook. So check this out. Implants done fast in NYC. That's the headline. You got 5 different headlines like that. Primary text, missing a tooth, New York implant, done fast, done right. All done for you. You see, remember this. When you go to Facebook, it gives you 5 options to put 5 primary text and 5 headlines and 5 descriptions, link descriptions. And Adstorm gives you all of that. So you don't need to reinvent anything. If you want to modify it, you can. If you want to modify it using AI, you can. If you can even tell how you want to change it, and the AI can do the rest. So it's extremely customizable. It's like a very good tool. Then you got these beautiful visuals. Let's say you want to put some text on it. Just click on this button. Like get your implant done in 2 hours, like that. And click on edit image. Geoffrey, I think the audio is working. Richard, yes, you can upload custom images. Dial, could you please give the link to buy the reseller bump is in chat. Please take a look. Kathy, how would you create an ad for YouTube for music? Kathy, you could actually create a video clip showing your music. Now, a music ad would be featuring your music. That is important. So I don't think you can create a video ad using Adstorm for it, because AI cannot replicate your music. So you would have to customize that a little bit more. Just giving you the real picture here, Kathy. So while we are waiting, if you got any more questions, Pamela got in. Pamela Barty got it. Thank you, Pamela, for getting Adstorm today. And I'm sure you will enjoy it. I'm sure you will love making videos using it. And of course, ads using it. And I think we did an ad for you earlier. Richard says, as we all know, social media platforms like Facebook rely on interruption-based marketing. So Richard, yeah, you can do interrupt. I would say, both of these kind of ads using Adstorm. All you need to do is tell Adstorm the angle. When you want to create the angle, when you type in the angle, you can tell it, create an interrupt pattern based ad, and it's going to do that. So yep, it's on you how you want to use it. You can create any kind of ad. Look at this, get your implant done in 2 hours. Such a beautifully done headline right away in seconds. And it's a part of your ads now. So you can easily create perfect ads for any platform. So with this visual, with this headline and the copy all done for you, you can create local ads in minutes, right? So that's what it does for you. Kathy says, can you use this to make FB ads for music? Kathy, I just clarified to you that it's not a good idea to use it for making music ads. If you are a music composer, creator, artist, I think you need to put in your original work out there, and it creates AI work. So I see a problem here. So Benjamin says, do we still need to learn the ads manager? Benjamin, that's the point of the beginning, that the ads manager complexity is done away with. You see, like I explained earlier running an ad meant you had to do targeting. You had to learn the platform. Now the platform is just about uploading the ad, hitting the publish button, and letting Facebook run the ad for you to the audiences that it knows will work for your ad. So that complexity is already gone. You should not seek out complexity anymore. Create ads with Adstorm, create many different ad, I would say, options, publish them to Facebook. You will of course you will need to know how to use Facebook ad manager enough to upload your ad, but don't worry and don't focus on the complex parts anymore. They're already gone. With the Andromeda update from Facebook, Performance Max update from Google, and similar updates from every other platform out there, the complexity is gone from online advertising. In terms of targeting, setting up, demographics and all, or interests, all of those things that we did earlier. Now you can do that very simply. Just upload the visual, right? Richard says, great, looks great. I'm glad you like this, Richard. And again, let me point it out to you. These ads are specific to Facebook. So you've got the right sizes of Facebook ads, square, landscape, and vertical ad all done for you correctly.
And remember, the visuals are custom designed. So if it's a square ad, the visual is similar but custom designed so that it's not just squeezed into this. Sometimes when my designer did this, they would come up to me with an ad that was earlier made in landscape, but they just put it together in square shape, but not in a perfect manner. They did not do a complete redesign, so it was apparent that it's not really looking good in square size. So that would be a little bit irritating. But now with tools like Adstorm, the ad is recomposed for every single size, right? Look at this visual. You can see it's composed for a square shape. This car is over here. All the elements are in focus for a square shaped ad. Now for a landscape shaped ad, you got the same ethos, but now you got more of the frame visible, and the composition is updated for a widescreen ad. For a highly tight, I would say, vertical ad, you can see the car is still there, the elements are still there, but the composition is now changed. So it remembered, that this is a vertical ad. We have to recompose everything. So that's the beauty of AI. It can recompose and make perfect ads for every platform. Kathy says, so if you upload your own music video sample, can you use the software to handle all the rest of the ad process? Kathy, you can create ads for it. You will still need to publish the ads to the platforms. Dial, don't worry about it. We will take care of this. If you bought the bump, your credits will show up. If they don't show up immediately, don't worry. They will show up by the end of the day or in a few hours. So that will be taken care of. Benjamin says, will they be training for us to do the basics, Cyril, of simply uploading to Facebook, for example? Benjamin, I can create the training. And yes, I do have a lot of training for that. If you go to my YouTube channel, Technic Force, you will find that I have a lot of training videos on online topics, like, on every topic, in fact. So you can go to my channel, you can find a lot of training there, or you can easily find any sort of training on Google, on YouTube, for Facebook ads. Like, it's very, very easy to do that now. And you can easily find the training to do this online. Even on my channel, yes, you can find lots of training created by my team without any hassles. Okay, so now let me just remind you where to get Adstorm from. If you're going to get it today, this link is on the screen. It's also in the chat. And Swati has also given you the link to buy the 140 license upgrade if you get the all-inclusive offer in the chat. But Chris says, reseller also purchase for $99 and all upgrade. Thank you, Chris Chan. I'm sure you will love Adstorm, and you will love the ads it creates for you. Remember, the product that I created today is the first version, but just as is my tradition, I will improve the product. I will add more features as we go, because when I put out the first version, that's when the real users come in. Guys like Chris, like Richard, like Pamela, like Ken, all of you guys, they'll come in, you will use the software, and then you will tell me, hey, Cyril, what if you could build that? What if you could modify this in a certain feature? Like Miles, of course. Miles, you're the first person who bought this. In fact, I think right away you got the product. So like Miles, you would come in and tell me, Cyril, could you make that change? And if you worked with me before, if you got my software before, I love that. I will always, think about the changes, and I do a lot of improvements in my products based on what customers tell me, and I improve it that way. So you can just see it getting better and better in the future. Joseph says, can you create flyers? Joseph, I think you can create flyers, shaped ads, and you can use them. Benjamin says, side note, Cyril, is there any updates for your product Freezer? Side note, Benjamin, absolutely yes. We are coming up with some major advancements in Freezer in the next weeks. Like I had a call about Freezer with my team just 2 days ago. So yeah, look forward to it. Check it out again in 3 weeks, I think, and you will find some great improvements based on the suggestions that we got. So yep, coming back to the main product now. To get Adstorm, this is the link on the screen that you can click on, or you can find it in chat. Get Adstorm today for the lifetime deal. It's $297. This is the screen you should pay if you have any. Sorry, you should see when you purchase. If you have any problems buying through Stripe, try it using PayPal. You can even use your credit card with PayPal. It'll work fine, and you can get Adstorm. Just to remind you again, the kind of work we do, I mean, my customers here are, of course, the best proof of the work we do. So here is the thing, guys. All the people here, if you've got a product from me in the past and you love it, you love my products, you love the work that I do and the value that I provide, give me a love it in the chat. If you know that
The products I create are absolutely high quality. They've benefited you in the past. You've been able to make money from them in the past. Give me a love it if you are somebody who really loves my products. So we got Russell Crittenden. Are there credits required? But with a lot of love, absolutely, Russell. Yes. Dial just got in. Adstorm with all the upgrades. Thank you, Dial, for getting in, and appreciate your business today. Thank you again and congratulations. Miles says love. Bolaji says love it. Joseph says ads for Nextdoor. Joseph, I don't have ads for Nextdoor, but I think you will be able to find a compatible ad size in there. Michelle says, got it. Thank you. Thanks, Michelle, for buying Adstorm today. And I'm sure you will love this product. It's an amazing product. Something that I created with a lot of thought, because remember this, I run ads myself, right? I run a lot of ads myself. And I thought of all the pain points that I have, and I try to solve them using this product too. And that's what I did. That's what I did to make a product that I'm sure everybody will find value in. Chris Paris is here. Hey, Chris, how are you? I know you're on most of my webinars, but it's a little odd time for you. But good to see you here today, and thanks for the love. I know you got all of my products. I see you also subscribe to my YouTube channel as a paid member. Well, I love your generosity, Chris. Thank you so much. Dial says, how do we get the API and API docs so we can automate our agency? Dial, API to create ads, I haven't done that because ads are more like a personalized thing. I don't know if I think we should automate ad creation, because that would make it very impersonal. You would still need to look at ads and see what you want to publish. So it cuts your time down to minutes from hours, but I don't think you should go beyond that. But maybe I don't understand your use case. If you can explain to me better, I will just try to do that. Kathy says, can I upload my own videos to Adstorm? No, Kathy, you cannot upload your own videos to Adstorm because it's designed as a visual creator. So it can create visuals for you. It can create ads for you. You can upload your graphics using which it can create your visuals, but you cannot upload your videos. Benjamin says, especially for Pinterest and Quora, we can run ads for high ticket webinars. Absolutely, Benjamin. And I want to remind you, Reddit is also awesome. If you're running a high ticket webinar, Reddit is where a lot of ballers hang out, because Reddit is extremely high quality content. People are brutal there, but when people are brutal, it also means they're honest, right? So Reddit is extremely a great platform for getting high quality traffic, people with intent, people with money, and you can create ads for Reddit with Adstorm. Stephen says, I'm in all inclusive. Thank you, Stephen, for getting this product today. I appreciate it. And again, you will absolutely love the results that it makes for you. And I'm looking forward to your creations. CPT Success says, great, excellent. Dwight says, is this webinar going to be available as a replay? Yes, Dwight. In fact, better than that, I'm doing a live webinar again today later at 10 a.m. EST. So if you want to join in again, you're welcome to. Like this one, that will be live, and it's not a recorded webinar. I don't do recorded webinars, guys. Nope. I actually talk to my leads, my customers, like you, all of you people here today. No fake, just a speech. I don't like that. And I like to see action. I like to get ideas from you. And I can tell you that from this webinar today, I got 3 different ideas that I already told my team about. And I'm already thinking about some of the enhancement that I could do based on the conversation we had today. So yeah, it's going to be a live webinar tomorrow too. Vikash Jain is here. Hey, Vikash, you've been buying all of my products and you grabbed this one too. But I think you came in a little late to the webinar. Good to see you here, Vikash, and congratulations on getting Adstorm. And again, Vikash, you got multiple ways to make money. You can sell the licenses, you can make the ads, and the best of all, you can run an ad agency that gets you recurring commissions on the ad spend. That's the right way to do this. Miles says, how soon after we purchase reseller 140 license upgrade do they get added to our account? Miles, probably by the end of the day they'll be added. So don't worry about it. For a few hours, I suppose. That's all about it. Benjamin, should we use Tube Target with this software? Yes, Benjamin, you should, because Tube Target lets you find the videos that you can play your ads on. This is a visual creator, but Tube Target can actually let you find the videos that you want to publish those visuals on. So they're perfectly compatible. That's why I put Tube Target and Amplify in the package today, because they're so perfectly compatible. Both of these products are for targeting, and this product solves the rest of the puzzle, which is creating the ads. So they all go together very well. That's why I put them in. So definitely you will love this. Katie says, will the price be higher on tomorrow's webinar? Katie, just buy $1 maybe, or maybe a handful of dollars, maybe $2, not more expensive. The next webinar will not be a lot more expensive. The price will continue to rise every day, but with a very little, increase, like maybe $1 per day. But that's about it. I will not make a huge increase during this launch. So I would say you can make a decision by tomorrow, not a problem at all. Decide if it's a good fit for you. Think about all the value that it provides. And if you think that it's a good fit, I will be happy to have you. Of course, the best time to buy is on this webinar because that's the best price. Benjamin is asking me what is Adify. Benjamin, actually it's Adplify. It's a product that I've created for Facebook. It gives you 7 different tools in one to help you with Facebook advertising, which is a part of the deal. Bolaji says, when will the launch be over? The launch is for 6 days, Bolaji, from now. So yeah, I think that if you just add 6 days, like 28th or 29th, probably. Des, how is this product different from Amplify? Des, it's completely different. Amplify is something that helps you in targeting, helps you in finding the people you should show your ad to and to measure your ROI. And this product is for creating those ads. So there is absolutely, I would say, compatibility, but no comparison. They solve different purposes. Chris says, I try to create an account, but clicking the link sends me to the main page instead. Chris, don't worry about creating an account. Your account is already created. Just use, remember, if you don't know your password, click on forgot password and retrieve your password. So the create your account thing is for people who discover the main site, the app site, and they haven't got an account, so they can buy the account by coming back to the site, to the sales site. So you don't need to do that. Just put in your login password or just retrieve it, or go to the main site and you will find the login password there. Absolutely, Vikash, there is a 30-day money back guarantee. There always is. My products are always risk-free for you. So if you find value in the product within 30 days, I'm happy to have you keep it. And if you think this is not something that's a good fit, you can refund it within 30 days. And remember, it's all about driving value, and you can easily get value from this product by selling licenses, by creating ads for your business or for other businesses. I think this is one of the best, most, I would say, highest ROI generating products that I've created this year based on the application, because it gives you access to the best form of online agency, the online ad agency, because in this particular form of ad agency, you're targeting people who can give you a monthly commitment. So when you run ads for other people, you typically take a cut of their budget, right? So you take 15% of their monthly spend. So it's a recurring business. So that's beautiful. Benjamin says, can you run ads on TikTok? Absolutely, Benjamin. You can create ads for TikTok from this product without a problem. It has TikTok in it. Any more questions, guys? We've been running the webinar for a little over 2 hours and it's been great. James says, my affiliate request is pending. James, if you've not been approved by now, don't worry. You will be approved in about 14 hours. We approve new affiliates after the launch goes live. So you will be done. It will be done for you in just a few hours. Awesome. So I know you guys have been very, very active with questions. You asked me a lot of amazing questions, gave me a lot of amazing ideas, and a bunch of you are still here. That's great. Okay, we have a question from Joseph, I think. Yeah, hold on, Joseph. Yeah, can you put your product in the video? Absolutely, Joseph, you can. You can put your product in the UGC videos too. So yeah, you can do that. Richard, how many ad variations can be created from single angle? Actually, Richard, it can be infinite because you can keep creating ads and just click a button and make more and more ads. By default, it will give you the first set of variations, and then you can create more by just clicking on the regenerate button. So yeah, that's really great. Miles says, thanks for this great opportunity. Thanks for coming in today, Miles, and thanks for getting Adstorm. I really appreciate it. Good to have you again as my customer. Richard, one click at a time. So for every click, you get one variation. So if you click 5 times, you'll get 5 variations. So Richard asked me how many at a time. So one at a time, Richard, click a button, get a variation. Any more questions, guys? Am I tiring you out? I think you've run out of questions nearly. So yep, it's probably easy, probably time to end the webinar soon. I got some more questions immediately. So every video is worth 300 credits. Yes, Joseph, that's right. Every video is about 300 credits. Richard, yes, you can compare 5 side by side. Let me show you. Let me just go back to the Adstorm. So you, for example, let's say this one. Let's create a new variation. Create more images. Let me go back. Okay, so this particular button is probably disabled for now, but it will come back. So you will be able to hit this button and create more variations. And you can compare together all of them side by side, just like this one. So yeah, it just came here. So just click on generate 4 more images. So I'm creating some more images now for you, Richard. Benjamin, we will do the TikTok demo next. No, not a problem at all. Benjamin wants to see the ad creation for TikTok. So yeah, it's kind of generating the ad. Miles says, is there going to be any advertising template ideas? You don't need templates, Miles, with this kind of thing, because templates are for when you've been doing manual work. In the past, you had to use templates because you had to think of ideas. So templates were like ready-made ideas. Now with AI, it can create the ideas for you. Right, so take a look, Richard. It created 4 new images with a totally different visual concept for the same angle, right? New York implants, done fast, done right. Get back your smile, right? So you can keep creating things just by clicking on create more images. I think the page is loading a little slower than it should. I'll probably find out why it's loading a little slower and fix that. Not a problem. But yeah, you can create variations so easily. So that's not a problem at all. Let's take a look at TikTok ads or DentaClean. So you have TikTok variations, in-feed video ads, carousel ads, collection ads, hashtag challenges, and Spark ads. So I think you probably mean a video ad, just a standard video. So I will show you a carousel ad. And again, you can choose the number of cards you want. Let's say you want 4. You can choose 4 cards, and I will not use my brain to find angles. I will use the AI. Let it happen. I use the first one, from missing tooth to a new smile. I like that. Click on generate ads. It's going to create a mini story, which is great because people love that on TikTok, finding, that they can swipe and find new things. Miles, you don't need to give in prompts for images. That's the entire point of it. You just need to select angles and it creates those images for you. But you can modify them. You want to modify the ads, you can. But writing prompts is something I want to do away with. The entire purpose, I would say, is to not have to do things manually, to get beautiful results without having to do things. And of course, you can customize it and get to the exact point you want. And if you want to give a prompt, you can, just like I showed you. Yes, there are prompts for images. It gives you a ready-made version. You want to change it, you can. So check this out. There's a visual story. A guy goes from missing tooth to a happy smile with DentaClean. Right? So this is a carousel ad for TikTok. Now imagine doing that manually yourself. You wouldn't love it. I wouldn't love it. And all of the details are here for all the variations. There are multiple variations for the card text. Remember, it needs multiple card text too and captions. So all of those things are ready-made for use. You can just go into TikTok and run this ad right away and get your clients. So that's how easy it is to create ads with, Adstorm for every single platform. Remember, every ad that we created was unique for that platform, right? That's the best part of it. Every ad is unique and targeted. So on X, for example, you can create a X post. You create an ad, create an angle, and it'll create a post for you. So this is the beauty of Adstorm. It makes advertising so easy and so simple.
Wow, what a crowd. I see a lot of you are still here. Like over 50% of you are still here with me today. Really appreciate it. If you got more questions, let me know in the chat, guys, and I will try to answer those too. And if not, then it's been nearly 3 hours. We can call it a day and move on to the rest of our evening. I know it's getting late for a lot of you guys over here, especially if you are from another, like UK or Australia. Kathy, can you do a YouTube ad? Yes, Kathy, you can. It can create smaller clips though, but you can not create longer clips, but it can create YouTube ads. Like YouTube also has static ads, so it can create that very easily. Benjamin says, can we insert the URL and will it scrape to pull for ideas? Yes, Benjamin, it can. Here is what happens when you click on settings. There is this button that says scan your page, put in the URL and scan page, and it'll pull the ideas from there. I hope that gives you some insight about how easy it is to create your ads. No, you don't need to do any manual work. You can pull your ideas from your landing page or any page. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. I love the way you're asking me such beautiful questions, everyone. Very specific and very insightful questions that I can answer. And I love the thing that I can actually show the demo of the product to you as we go. Can we insert the URL and it will scrape to prefer ideas? Yeah, I answered that one already. So if you got any more questions for me guys today, let me know in chat. And Richard says, I will wait for the non-reseller version. Absolutely, Richard, at 10 a.m. EST tomorrow. Looking forward to having you get the software too. Remember, guys, the link to buy the product is on the screen. It's right here. It's also in the description. So you can grab it here. Today, the version that you get is all inclusive. It's the best deal on this product. It gives you a lot of different things. Let me just get to that a little bit. It gives you Adstorm Elite, Adstorm Pro version, which is for agencies and professionals. And you can also get Amplify Pro. You will also get Adstorm Reseller and Tube Target Pro. So this is the all-inclusive deal for $297 lifetime plan. So you won't have to pay for it ever again. If you look at other advertising tools, they are typically selling at $99 per month. $140 per month software that are comparable to this, but don't do as much as this. They are charging a lot more. So you can get Adstorm today for a lifetime deal and never have to pay for it. Kathy says, will you do YouTube ads? Kathy, this product is not suitable for long form YouTube ads, but you can create long form YouTube ads from probably one of my other products like Cinemation, but this product is not suitable for that. Awesome, guys. I think it's time to call it a day. I see people are slowly going out of the webinar, and we've been here for about 3 hours nearly now. Appreciate your energy today. It gave me a lot of enthusiasm myself, and I hope you enjoyed this webinar. I hope you liked the webinar. If you had great time, just like me, drop me. I had a great time in the chat, and we're gonna end the webinar on that note, on a very positive note. Richard says, great webinar, thank you. Miles says, thanks again for a great webinar. Richard says, I do. Well, thank you for staying so late for me and attending the webinar with me. CPD Success had a great time. Thank you, CPD Success. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Kathy says, thank you for the webinar. Appreciate it, Kathy. I'll see you later with a different deal. And just going back to the link page in case some of you are still there and want to grab this product. I'm gonna keep the screen live for a few minutes, but I'm gonna sign out now. Thanks again. Great evening, everyone. Take care, and I will see you on the next live webinar, next show at 10 a.m. EST tomorrow, which is on the 22nd, and the launch will go live on the 11th. After which the entry-level version Elite will also be available for you. Those of you who want to grab the Elite can come in tomorrow at 11 a.m. or 10 a.m. attend the webinar and buy it at the end of the webinar. You'll be able to get the Elite version too. Thanks again. On that note, Bolaji has a question. How many resellers is in the bundle? Bolaji, 70 licenses, and you can grab up 140 more. Swati has dropped a link for that. So yep, see you later, guys. This is Cyril Gupta signing off.